Hello everyone, welcome to Star Wars Alternate Timeline Season 1 last episode. Before we move on to Season 2. Now to recap, the heroes of the New Galactic Republic was tasked to actually investigate the Rebel Alliance, which was actually brought up by Saul Guerrero to go against the rule of the New Galactic Republic. Nobody knows why Saul Guerrero is doing this. Previously, before, during the Clone Wars, he was working together with the Galactic Republic against the Separatists. But Saul Guerrero is also not working with the Separatists. It is his own doing that he decided to actually create these rebels to go against the new rule. However, Aslin, Jajo, Hualu and Vasilkat has been tasked to check and investigate on this turmoil that's actually happening on the planet of Alderaan. But after a number of days of waiting, again, the machine was not fully repaired. And as you arrive towards the warehouse, all of you actually decided to
Decided to?
what do you say?
You said decided to, and then you cut off completely.
There's something wrong with my headset. Okay, decided to actually head straight towards the warehouse.
Mhm.
Okay. And then after that, crowd our guest, then told the rest of you, we have to send the Bhaktas over towards the nearby village and camps, if possible. But sadly, we only have two available trucks. It's already filled with the Bhaktas. Crowd our guest as they look to the rest of you. Apparently, this human, the one that manages the Bhakta, does not want to waste any more time. You have already stocked up the other Bacta tanks into the trucks, enough perhaps for a simple travel to the nearby village that would actually need the Bactas. You all actually have actually talked to the people within the apartments and then couldn't really find any leads. Who is actually working for Sol Guerrero? But you all actually have some sort of information, but only time will actually tell. Now, I want all of you to actually roll for insight.
Okay.
Better than nothing.
Well, and better than mine.
Give me a moment. My character sheet cannot load. Give me a moment.
All right,
Ooh,
Vasil got Nat.
great opening.
Okay, right. Okay, Vasil, throughout that last few days of downtime, you have walked around the apartment and talking to a few people. At first, the number of people actually said that the Bhaktas was needed by the villagers because of a certain type of sickness, a certain type of disease that is plaguing the people outside of the village itself. But this was not reported to Senator Bell Organa. But you decided to actually investigate this further. And you also found that the two friends that you've been working with, the two friends, your two neighbors that you've been drinking coffee with, eating cakes, and many of the Alderaan's desserts and many of his food was actually working for Sol Guerrero, but not really working as rebels per se. But they were actually giving information on when is the next transport going to be, when is the next Bacta going to be sent, and where is going to be sent. You confronted them. They said that this is needed because the Qatars on planet Qatar are not really actually having enough Bactas to actually help them with the disease. So, and during this time, you also know that these Qatars is in need of help. But Bail Organa does not send these Bactas to this lowest region of space. And it's not part of the transportation trade within the many other planets that actually need this. So, in your eyes, Bail Organa is actually helping the rich. But as you discovered further and further, that many of this transportation and many of the documents being signed, which was between Bail Organa and Supreme Chancellor Amidala. So you try to put two and two together, Vasil. And then you think to yourself, the only way for you to figure this out right now is to actually meet up with these rebels and see what is the problem. But at this time, you're more worried about Sigismund, this new Galactic Republic bounty hunter or mercenary, which is always trigger happy and itching. Sigismund now like looks different because I don't like the previous image. And then he says, "So, are we going to be killing rebels after this? Or are we going to be waiting? I'll be at the back of the truck. Arushi, you'll be joining me at the other side." And Arushi, like reluctantly, like looks at Sigismund, and then she said, "Sure." Then Arushi then looks to you, Aslin, then she said, "Master, I'm really heading out to the second truck. We'll be at the back. And if we once we receive your signal, we will attack."
Mm-hmm. I hopefully
And
it
they
will
start
it
moving.
will not come to this.
Then okay, Izard is still Brazine is still within the truck, still within the Bacta tanks, inside the one of the Bacta tanks. Then after that, Cror looks to you, Vasil, and then he said, "Vasil, you'll be leading the first transportation truck at the front. I want you and Aslin to be at the front of the truck and transfer this towards the nearby village. And then once you're done, then head over to the second one." He speaks out. Then after that, then he looks to you, Jajo, and said, "Jajo, I want you and Tualu to be leading the second one. And once the first truck actually arrive at the village, then you are the actually escort and follow with the truck together with Vasil."
Acknowledge.
Then he left.
Eh,
Okay.
you just see Vasil just sigh and I say, oh, let's just hope that it doesn't go wherever my mind is going right now. It's just like everything just going in my mind all at once.
All right. Okay,
We
Vasil. You
for now
didn't
we
tell the rest of
for
the
now we foresee
party.
there.
Okay, continue. Roleplay.
Sorry.
You continue.
For now, Misa foresees high chances we will have in battle. So always prepare yourself.
Wow. Well, us Mandalorians, we know what to do with this, but I really can't speak for the rest of you all. Not especially whatever happened previously, but that doesn't matter right now. Jojo, I trust you.
And
I trust you to cover my back. All right.
we'll try. So you're gonna sit at the top of the truck again?
No, it's a driver's seat actually.
No, no. I will have to take the vehicle. As much as I hate it, I will have to take the vehicle for now. I trust, as I look over at Azin, I trust Azin will will be able to follow the queue and not misguided anything. All right.
You're the leader for this operation, so I would defer to your judgment.
Leader or not, it doesn't matter. I'm not here to lead. I'm just here to get the mission done and get it out of here. I'm just here to do a job for Lady Organa. It was sorry, not Lady Organa. Fuck. What was the name again? Lady Leia. Sorry, Leia. Lady Leia. So
Yeah, just
Lady
sigh
Leia.
and
I only follow whatever she said and only solely because she paid me to. Leader or not, that's entirely up to you. But I am just here to do a job, and once the job is done, I will proceed with my own mission. But for now,
yeah, just
let's keep that
yeah, just
aside.
sigh and interrupt. Y- You still don't want to change. Sometimes you need to work with us. Yes, money is always the main. But I can't
Hey,
blame you.
Hey, Jojo. Nothing speaks more louder than money clinking down from other people's body. You should really learn that, Jojo. But enough of that. Let's keep the chatter. Let's keep the chatter minimum for now. We have a job to do. All right, Jojo. You and whoever your partner is will have my back. I trust you have my back. Oslin,
Jajo is
just
with Tualu, so
just try to not blow anything up this time. All right. I
all
trust
right.
you and your little Padawan to not blow anything up this time.
She is with me this time, so yeah, I will give her proper command this time.
Okay,
All right.
Tualu, your turn to role play. I mean, you guys should really let Tualu
Assuming
role
still
play you
together.
guys first, right? So before leaving, Tualu, what do you want
Assuming
to
still
do?
together for now. We put like this is just to
Oh,
see who's
shit.
in which
That was a player character. I didn't know that. Sorry. I didn't know
wasn't
that
Mhm.
was
here
a
last week,
player
that's why.
character.
Okay.
Yeah.
So forgive me for being so silent, but what is it that you want me to do in this situation?
I would
Since
I would
okay, sorry,
say
you roll play.
I would say just keep an eye on the rebels, because I have a feeling that the rebels may not seem to be rebels, and there may be using Saul Guerrero's good name to do this. I mean, I'd like to believe that, and I firmly like to believe that until I see evidence to the
You have a
contrary.
very optimistic mind, and I admire that. But until they are guilty, until proven innocent. So, you know,
True,
if they start shooting, we will start shooting as well.
it
That
hopes
is my that is my decree. If they start shooting, I will start shooting. I don't give a flying butter, panam ponder, whatever they are. If they start shooting, I will start shooting.
hopefully it will not come to shooting and murder, but anything can happen.
Like you
Okay,
say,
Tualu.
anything can happen.
All right, Jajo, I do suggest you need to role play with Tualu because you need to ask him to join this truck.
Oh, he's joining our truck. Okay.
Yes. There are only
Because
only two passengers in the front, and he have to sit at the front together with you.
okay.
Yes.
In the meantime, okay, because I didn't know the arrangement. Sorry. Ah, since we our arrangement ready, and I believe I have one more passenger seat. Hualu, join us, would you?
Very
Be
well.
our scout.
Very well then, I'll come.
Side question: Australia, left hand side driving or right hand side driving?
Doesn't matter.
It's
This
Star
is
Wars.
Star Wars. This is Star
Exactly.
Wars.
There's no
Okay.
like left or right
You don't
driving.
drive. You use Jedi mind trick to drive.
If
No,
maybe this is Star
if you
Wars, you
run
can
auto.
switch. You can switch from left to right. You can put the steering wheel and then switch it from left to right, like modern
Yeah.
vehicles in the future. Like if you want to go to the left, you can go to the left. You want to go to the right, you can pull the steering wheel to the right. Trust me, it will happen in the future. Knowing Elon Musk, he would. Okay, but now you all actually start the engine and drove off straight into the road, heading into the deep forest of Alderaan. The scenery itself is beautiful. The sky is always like blue. The trees itself is always grooming like green, and then the leaf actually flowing as you actually drove and ride, following the winds itself. But as you rode outside, Sigismund at the back of the seat, Jajo, actually knocked on the small little window, and then he said, Jajo, if there is going to be any possible combat, please do tell me. I'm itching for a trigger finger.
Yes, you may. Then Miss say, based on my speculation, I believe there is. Put your hand at the handle, but not at the trigger yet. Always keep a watch out. But please let us know first before you shoot.
Yes. And then Arushi walks over to the side windows. Then she looks at Tualu. Then she asks, Tualu, I was always wanted to ask, where are you really from? Arushi asks.
I'm actually from the planet known as Manan. It's the birthplace of Kolto.
Ah, Kolto. Hey, isn't Kolto also part of the medicine that we're actually bringing in right now?
Kolto is similar to Bacta, a little bit less effective, but I prefer to use it in every circumstance. That being said, since it comes from my home planet, there is some bias. It's generally since after the price of Bacta soared during the last war between the Republic and Separatists, the Kolto was reintroduced as something for civilians to use, which is how our society has evolved.
Harushi like looks at you, scratches her chin, and you notice that her eyes start to think, Kolto. Well, I do hope that we'll be able to travel to your home planet anytime soon. If we are heading there. That's what she asks you.
If you do travel to our home, if you are wanting to travel to my home planet of Manan, I do hope you love ocean views, because the planet is full of those.
Interesting, Harushi then asks. Okay. Now, Basil, as you're actually driving the vehicle, looking in front and straight on the road itself, you know you're gonna be passing the beach side and also the long roads ahead. You know that Bazine is actually hiding in one of the Bhaktas. This is actually not something that Aslin could actually keep quiet and actually kept hidden about, because right now you all can actually discuss on what needs to be done later once you actually arrive at your destination, provided that you do. But Vasil, based on your role earlier on, you also know that the two Qatars told you there will be people waiting for you at the other end of the road. They will also be asking you for the Bhaktas. But whether they're going to be aggressive or not, you're not too sure, because they do not know who you are. And most of the time, you know for a fact that these so called rebels, they will not attack unless, of course, provoke. You know this. You know this information. So now, Vasil, you can role play this with Aslin, and also you can radio in to Jajo and Tuwalu. Okay. Vasil, to
Okay.
you.
Fahad is away. He's right there, but bathroom, so I can role
Then
play with
you
him.
then you just radio to Jajo and Tuwalu first then.
Okay. Jojo, come in. Jojo, can you hear me?
That we can.
Jojo, Jojo.
Jajo is like, Jajo!
Test, test. Can hear, can hear,
All
can
right,
hear,
right.
can
Yes.
hear, test, test.
Yes,
Okay.
can.
Uh, loud and clear. Sorry, I was mute just now.
Oh, alright, Jojo. Whatever you do not start attacking. From based on the intel I have earlier on from the Qatars, they said that there will be someone meeting us at the entrance point. They might be armed, but whether or not they are hostile is unclear of. But for now, try to keep Sigismund in his leash. I do not want to deal with another blown out before
Right,
anything comes to a conclusion.
right. But it's also same it come in two ways. We will be ready too if there is a firefight.
Yes, be ready, but do not start any form of firefight without my confirmation. Oh wait, by the way, what does Tualu? What is Tualu's what's the word called again?
It
Class and
means
everything. Class and
oh
everything. What
Never
is?
mind, never mind. Let's
Yeah.
change. Let's change.
oh
By the
class
way,
and archetype. You mean out of character here?
no,
Mm-hmm.
let's
Yeah.
use
Just
roleplay instead. Use roleplay. Okay. By the way, just to let introduce you to Hualu, which previously we haven't really introduced. Do voice yourself.
so tell me, Hualu, what are you able to offer on the table right now? So I could come up with a plan in case that we are all if in case the mission is compromised.
Well, I can provide a combination of military grade weaponry, technology, and also I'm actually qualified in terms of Republic military as a combat medic.
Ah, combat medic. All right.
Out of character,
I'm sure you have enough. I'm sure you have enough combat experience to defend yourself at least.
Republic special training. It's assured that you have to.
All right, that's good enough. Do keep an eye out for now. I will try. I will try to have Azin, me and both me and Azin to find a way to talk to them for the time being. But do keep an eye out if situation gone clear. I will try to keep the radio turned on for the time being so you guys are able to listen in. But if anything starts to go out, we will just have to go in straight. All right.
Okay.
All right. Vessel out.
Okay. Now you can roleplay with Aslin if he's back, of course.
I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he uses the
All right.
roll 20
Azin,
chat.
Oh wait, sorry. Yeah, you go first.
I said he said he was going to the toilet. He uses the roll 20 chat.
Yeah.
He said he
I'm
could.
back
Yeah,
since
he's back.
since you started role playing with you.
Yeah. Once I radio out already, I said to Azlin, okay, Azlin,
Mm-hmm.
I want you to listen very carefully. Whatever you did earlier on, it can be forgiven if you just listen to whatever I say. I'm allowing you right now to do what you all Jedi's would want to do. Negotiate your way, okay? From my intel from the both Qatars, there will be someone meeting us there, and they will be armed. But whether or not they are hostile or not, it's entirely unsure. So I will let you do what you Jedi's do best and talk your way with them. But if all else failed and firefight starts, we will have to fight our way, and you will have to prepare for that. Understand?
Oh, definitely. I just hope that they are whom they claim to be. Otherwise,
We cannot guarantee for sure. Everyone can claim to be anything at this point, and I am not risking. I am not risking for this group of people to be fall into their hand just because someone decide to call themselves something when they are not. So
mhm.
I will have my gun ready. You go talk to them, but just keep in mind that there will be a percentage of firefight going to happen. They may be low, but they are never zero. Understand that?
Oh yes, definitely.
All right. Good. That's all I need to hear from you.
Okay. I'd like to roleplay with Jar Jar right now if it's possible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure. Go
yeah.
ahead.
Go.
Okay. So, Jar Jar, I heard from Turdral that you're an engineer.
Yes, Miss, I have cert of it. And Miss, I repair and travel a lot too. Background is pilot.
Oh, I was going to ask how you got into the engineering trade.
Then suddenly you see Jajo have a wide open eye, then later a sad eye, then you can see multiple emotion appear from his eye alone. Then later Jajo just look to you sadly and say, uh, Misa was forced to study politician this and that at early stage. After that, it was too much. Jajo decided to study something else. Mechanic, engineering, as a pastime. But as time grows longer, the burden is too much. Jajo technically, you see he scratched his back of his head, ran away, and flew over the galaxy until a good friend, Tudor, saved me.
Oh, well, I'm very glad to know that you're pursuing your passion. It is a commodity that not many people have.
Then you
And
see his face go down, like sadness.
Jaju, if at all you need to get anything off your chest, don't worry. So Hualu puts a webbed hand on Jaju's shoulder and says, "We're all here for you."
No, then now he chests out again. There's a deeper story regarding my life. I prefer we talk this over a table. We're not on a mission. We need to focus. You can see his frustrating type of subject he want is a very frustrating subject. You can tell from it.
Yeah, okay. Knowing that, I won't push him any further.
Right. Okay. After that, you all actually all drove towards the straight road, leading towards your destination. Now, as you arrive, you can see the road itself is straight. The tree is to your left, to your right, is thick, unable to actually see what's really on your left and to your right. You move ever slightly, driving further in and further towards. Now, everybody, roll for your perception.
Okay.
Perception, is it?
Yes, perception. What? Not persuasion, though. Don't be like Black Wolf, rolling for persuasion. Okay, fail, fail, fail. Okay, even
I
though
guess
Jajo is being even though Jajo is being blocked by the car in front of him, he's actually able to see it. Okay, Vasil and Aslin and even Hualu, you don't actually notice it. But in the distance, Jajo, you saw a vehicle, a speeder, in the distance parked at the side of the road. And you see a number of aliens in the distance. Vasil don't really notice it, as also Aslin. So Vasil and Aslin, let you roll again for perception.
Okay.
Yes. This is considered that Jajo actually radio in to both of you. So Jajo, what do you do?
Jajo say, why aren't we slowing down? Then he radio in. Do you guys notice there's a block ahead? Because maybe both of them are talking, so they didn't notice in front.
Mhm.
Jajo here, Jajo here.
Okay,
Notice a roadblock
Jajo.
in front?
Vasil, you heard it. Then after that, you turn and look at further ahead. Then you saw a number of aliens blocking the road.
All right. Vessel here. I can see that we have I
You're
can see that I can see that there is a blockage in front. Wait for my command. Okay, actually not command. I don't want to use that word. It's so weird.
Wait,
Wait for my colony.
orders or command is, and there's no other words for it actually. I can't think of anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
You want to
But
say the most
Wait for
humble?
further,
await for my.
The most
wait for
humble word.
further
The most humble.
orders.
The most humble I can think of. Wait for my call.
Yeah, await for my call. Yeah, I want to use that kind of thing. I don't want to put as a leader, man. My God. I was like, all right, we will try to approach slowly. So whoever me or Azin taking the wheel, we will just slowly approach in, I guess. Slowly approach in.
Do you? How far do you stop from them? 30 feet, 100 feet,
10 feet.
Uh,
or ram them through?
just wow, 30 feet, 30 feet, just 30 feet, just 30 feet, just just 30 feet.
Basically, we stopped
30 feet away.
around here.
All right. They stop there. All right. You stop. You see a Duros with a goggle, blue skin, waving at you as you're within the truck, Basil. Okay. So who get off the truck? But before anything, Sigismund asked you, Jajo, and said, "Hey, we're stopping. Is there something going on, Jajo?"
Then he just turned behind. Smile. Nah, nothing. It's just a simple roadblock. But I allow you to hold your gun, but don't pull the trigger. That's all.
Okay, I put control on Sigismund for all players to control. Okay, so whoever want to control him can control him. But sadly, as usual, again, maybe it's my fault. I forgot to remind you, Fahad, to level up Arushi.
Yeah.
Okay, as a level 1.1.
You
Okay,
can roll for me. I can straight away make her on the spot now.
all right. Then I give you access to Arushi. Then,
Wow.
Okay,
wow,
I just need you to tell me which three classes: Guardian, Chancellor, or Sentinel.
up to you.
Basically, your character or something. Anyway, back to the
Yes,
one. It's like,
yes.
all right.
Anyway, okay, who get off the
Anyway,
truck?
I whispered in a very soft voice to Azlin. Is like, all right, I will get down. You will get down later.
Mm-hmm.
Let me talk to them first. If then you come down and you support me, then I'll let you talk to them. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you do, keep whatever between, keep whatever that's beside you close, but do not fire until I say so. Got it?
Agreed.
Okay. Then I get down. I slowly get down from there and I say that, hey, fellow man, what's the deal?
You are this far.
Yeah, I'm just shouting like I'm like, hey, what's the deal? It's like like how people when they get down the car, it's like, hey, WTF, what is this? We are trying to get to somewhere. What is this roadblock? But obviously
All
that's
right.
our character. I'm just like, just talking from afar.
Okay. All
Obviously
right,
I'm not gonna put
Aslin.
myself so close.
So Aslin, stay in the car. Stay in the truck.
I'll wait for her to basically give me a hand signal that says, like, get down from the truck.
All right. Okay, Jajo.
Jajo for now, he will inform. Jajo stand by in the car, and then he tell Walu help to look around behind at the surrounding just in case.
All
Then
right.
he also the rope perception in case. And
Sorry,
I need a
I
character.
didn't
I
quite,
need
I
a
didn't quite
character.
catch that. It was a bit soft. What is Jajo telling me to do?
Jajo say to Hualu, Hualu, just in case, go out to the roof, look around, just survey for a while, just in case.
Okay, look around and
If Herbert asks for roll for perception, then you roll.
Look
sorry,
around.
Uh,
sorry, um, sorry. It's just you're talking a bit it's a bit
Soft. You're too soft, Jajo. Speak a bit louder. Anyways, Jajo and Hualu roll for perception.
test.
perception. Got it. Rolling
Mhm.
perception. Yee!
Nice.
Testing.
Right.
Voice test.
Okay, Hualu, as you turn to your right, not to your left though, because your left is being blocked by Jajo.
No, I told him to go to the roof to look around.
Roof, that's going to be quite obvious, right?
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
even though he said go to the roof, I'm not going to go to the roof. I'm just going to look out the side of the car.
All right. You look to your right to the side of the car. The right is here, of course, your right side. You saw two other Duros and Rodian hiding at the trees to your right.
Okay. So two Duros and a Rhodian, or one Duros and one Rhodian.
One Duros, one Rodian.
Okay,
I don't
because
know. Yeah, I can't see. I think it's two Duros because I'm zoom out right now. This map is big.
no, it's two Duros.
Yeah, two Duros.
Okay, I will, I will radio to Aslan, in a way that Jajo can hear. There are
Actually, it's
two Duros.
four. It's four Duros. Four of them. One of them just blue. All of them are actually Duros, but yeah.
Yeah, they're all Duros.
Yeah.
I'll radio to Aslan and also so that Jajo hears because he's next to me. There are two Duros to the right of me in the trees. Prepare for an ambush, but don't make any wrong moves. Understood?
Mm-hmm. I just relay the information to Basile, telling
Okay.
her that there are two Duros to our right, to my right, and to be careful from a potential ambush.
Okay. Now we're gonna go
No
straight
shit,
to
Charlotte.
Vasil.
That's what I've been saying.
Okay.
Okay,
Right.
Herbert, do I have a character sheet or I make a new character sheet?
I think you just make the character. Later I just drag the image.
Okay.
I just realized I got about 1,000 over image right now in my server, which I have not renamed yet in my Roll20, which makes it really difficult for me right now.
So I put her level 2 since she's apprentice. Level 1.
Level 1.
Level 1, okay.
Okay. Anyway, Vasil, you jump down. The moment you jump down, that's the time you heard that radio, then you heard what Aslin said. You actually talked to the Duros at the other end. The Duros and said, "Hello, my friend. You were late. You were supposed to give me the two trucks of Bactas like 3 days ago, 4 days ago. I was waiting for the shipment. What took you so long?" And then after that, then he walks
So she knows
slightly
how things
slower.
work.
Then he looks and said, "Hey, you are a different driver that I remember. He was supposed to be a kata, not a human."
Yes, yes, I know. Everyone wants the kata. But guess what? He is in bed right now. He is in bed right now, no thanks to the factory's explosion. I'm very sure you heard of it, right?
Roll for deception with a +2 bonus.
Deception. Oh my god, I do not have deception. Deception. But that shit works.
Yep. Then the Duros and said, yes, yes, I heard about the explosion. A pity though, it was an accident. But, but now then you notice, then you look at the Duros face, like slightly changed. Slightly. Roll for insight.
Wait, hold on. Yeah. Go! Go!
Hmm. You notice he was a bit puzzled. You can see from the expression on Duros' face that he doesn't seem to recognize you, of course. But you also notice that his group of friends behind him looks a bit jittery, and one of them seems to be holding the hilt of his blaster pistol and waiting for something to happen. Now, Vasil Cat, to you.
I'm sure you are. I'm sure all you want is just your Bakta tanks, right? Hey, we are here to deliver the things. We are here to go, right? We are not here to. I know you trust the kata, but hey, he got into an accident. Nobody wants an accident. He tasked me to send this to you and your good friend here. I'm sure we are cool with that.
Hmm. Indeed, but this is where we part ways. See, this is where you also heard that he was lying. Then he said, "This is where we part ways. You and your friends get down from the truck. You know how it goes. We do not disturb you, and then you get away unscathed." And
Herb,
they,
what was the wait question? Before anything happened, before anything further, is there any form of transaction to be made in this very moment before briefing? The briefing was there supposed to be any form of transaction, or are we there just to what's the word called? Are we there just to transport the bakta to them only?
you're supposed to transport the Bhakta to the village that needs it. But you also, this is what you actually should do. You're supposed to transport the Bhakta to the village, and that's it. But you also know that the rebels will be stopping you and getting the Bhaktas, and then usually they will just let you go and they will not attack.
Okay, now I assured I have Azlin get down. Like, get down. I was like I spoke in a very soft voice. I say that get down, get down.
I get down and just simply stand here. Like my back is to the truck.
And then after that, You got down, Aslin, together with Basil. Then after that, the Duros. Ah, very good, very well, very well. And then the other truck, ask the passengers to actually get down, and then we will drive the truck over to the location. You don't need to know where it is. Your people will pick you up as usual.
Am I overhearing what they're saying?
Too
Yes,
Yeah,
far
on the
away.
radio.
the radio is on, but do not, the radio is on, but it's only a one-way communicator where you just hear the voice from, because I did declare earlier on that I'm keeping the communication on, but so you guys can hear what the conversation is.
Mhm.
Okay, you said that. Okay, I'm just wondering if I could hear the conversation through the radio,
Hmm.
would I be able to roll insight to see if they to see if they're necessarily telling the truth?
Okay, roll for insight.
Got it.
I mean,
One of the
everybody
skills.
can roll for
Actually, I
insight.
want to roll insight not against the conversation, but against their own outfit. If it's like quote unquote Saw Gerrera Rebel
This
specialized
is
outfit.
if you're going to be that detailed, your insight will have disadvantage because this is the first time you heard about. So you actually
Okay.
saw Guerrero's rebel
Okay.
outfit.
Uh, I'll take it as a disadvantage.
Hmm.
Okay. Taking the lowest. Yeah, it's an 8. Too bad it's not
You're
18.
unsure.
Oh shit! I closed my character sheet by accident.
You're unsure. Okay. Walu, you heard the voice from the Doros, the one way. You heard him actually talking. This person could be lying. Could be, of course. Is he with Saw Guerrero? Is he really with the rebels? Or is this another group of people?
Hmm.
So what you want to do, Walu?
I will say this. It bears further investigation. I will say. I'm going to pull a bit of a switcheroony. I'm going to say to Jajo, I'm just going to get something out of the trunk. I'll be just a moment. So
Jaju like give the sign of
this is
good.
my attempt to get out of the car and go to the back of the car, go to the back of the cart, and see if I can peek from behind the cart to see what exactly is going on. In the meantime, I am looking into the. In the meantime, I'm going looking into the back of the car, into the back of the cart where the where Ashura and this other person is, and I'm going to signal to them. This could be an ambush. I'm not sure.
Arushi says that's not. And then Sigismund then looks at you and said, if it's an ambush, then just attack them right now. Then we ambush them. Roll for
Then
persuasion
Jaju,
on roll a persuasion on Sigismund, otherwise he's gonna jump down and start shooting.
Okay. If if he does if he does actually if he does actually do that, I'll hold him back. No, I am using inspiration to re-roll that. I'm sorry.
Alright.
Well,
Not
I tried.
enough. Yeah. DC is 15. Like then.
so can
Nay,
Jaju
quickly
I'm going.
okay.
Jajo, what do Jajo wanna do?
No, do Jaju notice it?
Of course you notice it.
So I say, remember, I say you stand by. You can shoot, but not now. Not now. But
Yeah.
you can take aim.
Right.
Okay,
Take
if he
aim from
does,
within the truck, he won't be able to. Because there's no slit. There's no window slit to the side of the truck. Okay, roll for
Okay.
persuasion, Jajo.
Okay.
I'm hoping. I'm really hoping.
Sorry, wrong one.
Perception. Yeah, you see Sigismund picking out his blaster rifle.
Huh? Normal.
Nice.
And he
There
told
are
and then he said, Hualu, inform Sigismund the location of all each target you can see. And then in the meantime, Jaju radio to Cat. Tell them this is the last shipment you also want to send to the sorry. tell them, let's see, we can make a deal. We need to send to the village. They do need it, and I see they also need. Hopefully, they can compromise this time for both sides.
Okay.
Well,
Hualu,
okay, I will see.
Hualu, roll for perception.
Okay. I'm rolling for perception. With a 10.
Okay. You don't notice others within the forest itself, but it was quiet. Too quiet, actually. Okay, now it's your turn to roleplay. What do you want to do?
Okay. So I'm going to say that what was the man's name in the back?
Sigismund. You got his. You can check his character sheet actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can easily know.
Sigismund. Okay, I will say to Sigismund, I understand you're a bit antsy and wanting violence, but if we resort to violence first, then we are no better than them. But if it does come to an ambush, I assure you, you'll be the first I tell. Until then, stay put.
Then he waits. Then he nods, waiting for an answer.
So who's turn now?
Okay.
Okay, I'll say to Sigismund.
Now, okay.
I'll say to Sigismund, I'll give you a code word. If it comes to an ambush, I'll give you a code word. And that code word will be Thranto. Understood?
The only code word that I understand is the sound of blaster fire. That will be the only code word I need.
Blaster fire can be
Then-
taken out of context.
Then Yayo just turn behind, use radio softly say, why not you just say shoot? That's the code word.
Right.
Very good.
Okay, now, okay, you should do that. Okay, Walu, what is your last action
Okay.
before I
Is
move
this-
to the field?
Sorry, is this me? Okay.
Yeah, anything else you want to do?
Okay. Okay. Sigismund, what would you prefer I tell you when an ambush happens? Thranta or shoot? Your choice.
He just stays quiet. That's it.
Thranta it is then. When you hear that word, you make a we may do this. Until then,
Okay, until then, okay, that's it. All right. Okay,
Me-
Ashley,
me,
what do you want to do?
I just simply walk and simply ask Vasil, what's the play? Should we leave the trucks or what?
You did say that this truck was supposed to send towards the. It's not the truck to be traded with them, right? It's the truck that's supposed to send to the village, right?
It's supposed to be sent to the village. Do you want these rebels to just take the truck, or do you want to drive this truck to the village?
Okay. Okay. I know what to do. It's like, hey, man. I don't know what was your deal with the Qatar, but the Qatar specifically told me that. Wait. The Qatar was the one that spoke with the rebels, right? Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry. Let me rephrase that. Hey, I don't know what was your deal with them, but I was informed to deliver this to the village. Okay, I do not want any form of trouble with you guys. I'm just here to do my job. You know that, right? I'm just here to do my job. Everyone's here just to feed their family, just to feed their own tummy. We are just here to do our job. So we don't want no trouble. So if you allow us to, go ahead, we will assure that this is the last time you will see us.
Right. Roll for your persuasion with disadvantage.
Can I assist?
That means you need to role
It's
play
a
it.
12.
Yep.
12.
I just simply say to them, yes, we're only here to do our job. We don't want to get into trouble, and the bosses will be yelling at us and whatnot, and we might even get fired because of this. So please, can't you just look the other way? I'll just roll persuasion. Wait, no, that's perception. Thank God.
You got infected by Black Wolf already.
Yep.
Okay.
I was hovering over wanting to press. That's a 19.
It's still a fail. DC is 20.
Oh, I
Okay.
was giving her advantage, like trying to assist her, to assist Vasil.
Even
Yeah, but
Oh, okay.
even then also she got an 18. That's the highest.
I got
Oh,
I got an
okay.
18 at best. Okay?
Oh, okay,
Mhm.
okay, okay.
Yes. The Duros then said to you, Vasil, the deal was for you to actually step away from the truck and then get the people from the city to pick you up. But this is a really hard bargain from your end. Then they start lifting up their blaster rifle and start pointing at you. I do suggest that you leave the truck right now and walk from where you came from.
Hey, that wasn't the deal. You said no one's supposed to get hurt. At this rate, the army will start to guarding these things. So, drop the damn blaster, man.
Jajo facepalm.
All right. Hey, just roll for persuasion.
Mm-hmm. Because I did say the truth, because so far nobody got hurt, and if somebody gets killed, then yeah, then the army will be basically intervening to start guarding these things.
Okay, after that, then the Duros and looks to you like Aslin. Then he said, you don't want the armies to start walking through the forest itself. Yeah. Then Durosan said, tell you what, we'll lead you to the village itself. Then we'll let you see what actually happened.
Okay, at least we get to hand over the cargo in official manner.
Okay? Unless somebody here is trigger happy to start a fight. Okay, now I'm going to Jajo. Jajo, you notice in the distance that the Duros actually lowered their blaster rifles after Aslin actually talked to them and said, hey, the army is gonna step in, if nothing. Okay. Anyways, Aslin, like roll a 1d4 plus your wisdom modifier.
Okay.
No,
Aslin only.
Uh, two. My wisdom modifier is 2, so that's 4.
Okay, you receive 4 light side points.
Okay, that's 4 and 4.
All right. And then, okay, now, Jajo, the Duros actually lowers their rifle. And Tualu, the 2 Duros that was actually at the forest, at the trees itself, hiding here, they're just waiting for a signal, but there's no signal being sent. Then, after that, you see 2 more Duros appearing within the trees at your right side. And they start walking out. Blaster rifles actually down. Okay, Jajo, what do you want to do? Pew pew or follow the Duros?
No, because since the radio is on, he heard. Then he say, "Good. At least we have more inside information and get clear picture what is going on. We also can double down there as our escort."
All right, Aslin, you have stopped a combat situation, but it doesn't mean that the combat will not start. I'm just waiting for somebody to be trigger happy. That's all.
Oh,
okay.
In the
definitely.
meantime,
For my turn, I just get back into the truck and just sit there like a good little boy because, after all, I am, air quotation, an employee.
All right, okay,
Okay.
Jajo,
I'm
what
going,
do I do?
I'm
in
going
the
to go.
meantime,
I'm actually going to go into the back of the car and say, Ashura, why don't you sit in the passenger seat for a while? I need to say something to Sigismund.
Okay, all right. Before your turn, Tualu, let's see what Jajo want to do first.
Jajo, because he say, ah, Sigismund, I know it's not right, but currently they are not our enemy. But stay alert. That's how you say to Sigismund.
Not yet. Not yet.
Sigismund said, "These
Damn it.
rebels are the enemy of the new Galactic Republic. They should be dealt with, and dealt with swiftly."
And perhaps we can
Then
do
Jajo
that by
say,
turning them into our allies instead.
no. Jajo say, Let's say we agree, but what's the point you just kill soldier when you can aim for the general?
Hmm. Okay, roll for persuasion, Jajo.
Oh,
Cut
wrong
off the
character
head
name.
and the body dies. Okay, I'm going to say to him. I'm going to say to I'm going to back I'm actually going to assist and say a clever strategy and one I remember from the military. Cut off the head and the body will soon die with it.
Hell Hydra, Sigismund said.
What the fuck?
In
I mean,
Marvel, they are under Marvel.
I mean,
They are under
I
Marvel.
mean, pretty much it will not surprise me that Hydra started off in space in general before they traveled from the galaxy far, far away to Earth on a meteor.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Anyway,
Let's not derail.
anyway,
No, let's not derail for
Tualu,
now.
please roll for persuasion to assist Jajo's roll. So Jajo get to roll again. Jajo, I
Okay,
do suggest you use inspiration to get that +5 to your persuasion later.
that's a 22. He gets it.
All right. Okay, Jajo, roll for persuasion with advantage.
Right, it means I roll one time.
Yep. Unless you use inspiration, then you get a +5.
I suggest you use inspiration.
Okay, okay, I just use. So it's 19.
Okay. All right. Both you, Jajo, and Tualu talk to Sigismund. Sigismund is a loyal Republic soldier. Always have been, always will be. But after listening to both your suggestions, Tualu and Jajo, he put down his blaster rifle, his knife, and his blaster pistol, and said, "All right, I'm gonna listen to what you're gonna say. But if this negotiation fails, that Duros over there or those outside will be the next to fall under my blade and my blaster. They are rebels. They are scums of the galaxy." Thank you. Then he just sat down there at the corner and stood quietly and waiting. Okay, now also Vasil, to you. You did hear
Sorry.
that. Now Vasil, what do you do?
I say that good. We have come to an agreement that no pew pew and bang bang. Yeah. All right. All right. Good. Then I just get back in the car, and I get back in the car. I close the vehicle door, and I say that well, it seems that whatever you spoke to them have helped us get out of this situation. I do hope that it will continue be useful and keeping our neck off the chopping board. Let's hope that it will work for the next couple of things because
I mean,
you know
we are technically speaking employees of the company, so
they don't give two flying. They do not give two flying banta poodle about whether are we the employee of whatever company. Okay,
I
if they
know,
want that thing, they want that thing.
I know.
But I'm just saying that let's hope whatever you have spoke to them will keep us off the chopping board. All right. Now
Hmm.
let's get going.
All right. Then you defuse the combat situation, Aslin, and the Duros then went to their speeder and start leading you towards the village. The Duros at the trees itself, they actually have their own speeders. They start riding on it and then start to meow and lead you.
Now we get to the bottom of this truth and see what is exactly happening.
They led you towards the forest itself and towards a clearing within it. Deep within the forest, then the Duros got up from their bikes, and you see others actually coming out, and then you all there. Then one Qatar walks over, and then she asks the blue skinned Duros, "Why do you bring them here? This our location is supposed to be a secret." Then the Duros said, "But the people needs the Bacta. You really need to But then the Qatar then said, "You were supposed to actually dispose of them, not bring them here." Then the Durosan said, "I swear they are nice people. I sense it. Can sense it from them. They don't. They're not as bloodthirsty as the other soldiers that we faced previously before." Then the Qatar then continued. "Then I'll talk to them." Then the Qatar then stepped forward. "Who amongst you is the leader of this pack? Step forward and face me."
I just look at
Now
Visil.
we're gonna go to now we're gonna go to one by one first. Tuvalu, to you. What do you want to do?
Okay. I'm supposed to be in the back with Sigismund actually,
Oh, yep,
and
because this map was already pre-made. Okay, right. Okay, Tuvalu, what do you want to do?
okay, so I'm going to say to Sigismund, okay, we've stopped. This must be where the commander is located. No sudden movement, no sudden anything. Okay, you act on our orders.
Roll for persuasion.
Okay, if I fail, I'm gonna have to physically restrain him.
Physically, wow.
And
Physically
no,
restrain him. Knock him unconscious. Just knock him
Okay,
unconscious. Poing.
Sigismund looks to you, Tuvalu. He said, "She's there, Tuvalu, the leader of this rebel. Taking her out, meaning taking the rebels out easily from Alderaan. Why can't you just see that? You're a soldier of the New Galactic Republic. You should follow orders. Good soldiers follow orders."
Sigismund, I have not been a I've been a sol. I'm first of all, I'm not even an enlisted soldier. I have training, but I'm a combat medic. Second of all, I know people more than I know war, and people have told me that people can be redeemed. If we can get this Rebel Alliance onto our side, that will be worth even more to the war effort than any bloodshed could ever be. I hope
Okay,
you can understand this as well. Not
right.
warfare is not all violence.
Roll for persuasion again and
I'm
pray
hoping I
this
do
time.
better this time. Did you say something just then?
Arushi then said two. Okay, I don't have her ability score, so I'm just gonna roll for a regular d20. I don't know what's her modifier, but you pass, you get the advantage roll.
Got it.
Tualu,
Currently I put the name AAA. You can open and see.
21.
Ooh.
okay, 21.
As I say, warfare is not all violence. That's how I end my own speech.
Sigismund
Thanks for
looks to
coming for my
you.
TED talk.
So Sigismund's face, he clenches teeth, he clenches his fist, he turns to you, Hualu, and said, "This peace, there's too much peace. All right, Hualu, I'll listen to you this time, but if they start attacking you, she'll be the first to fall." Then
Understood.
Sigismund just
If
stay
they do
quiet.
it, if they do it, if they do it, if they do attack, I will let you know and remember the code word.
Understood. Then, okay, after you're done, okay, now Aslin to you.
Since the lady demands a leader, I just look at Vasil and say, Vasil, I think she's talking to you.
Oh, geez, I wonder why. Hmm. I just step down. I just roll my eye and I step down. Hmm. And I say that, and I say, hello. Hello there. I just do the very Obi-Wan voice, like, hello there.
General Kenobi. If
Not
she,
general yet.
yeah,
Okay,
true, true. I mean,
that's going
oh,
to be at season 2.
true,
Okay.
true. I mean, if she did that, I'll know she's a Grievous in disguise.
All right.
I'm,
But mhm, what is it?
I actually, um, you know what? Never mind. Let's continue.
All right, okay. The Qatar woman looked at you, Vasil. Then she said, "You look very young to be a convoy leader? She asks you.
It's like, I'm not a convoy leader. I'm just a substitute. The person, whoever was supposed to send it, got injured. I'm very sure you heard about the explosion in the building. I am just a temporary replacement. I will be out of here once whatever was done. I'm no leader. I'm just a substitute.
Then she asks you, what happened to my Qatar brothers and sisters, Chirbu and Hartir?
They got in an accident. About them regarding the explosion, I'm very sure you heard about it. Your friend over there heard about it. The explosion. There's no casualties, but there's injured. But few of them was injured. Your friend was one of them. They were supposed to deliver this. They are injured, and they have been taken care of, which is why I'm here on their behalf. I'm just whatever you guys deals are. I do not want to be a part of it. I'm just here to do my job, go back and be with my friends and family. I
Okay.
was not told about this. To be fair.
All right. Okay. Anyway, ignore my text. All right. But
Folks,
then,
this is what happens when you have a DM that wants you to be evil. This is what happens.
no, it's okay because if Izard was here, yeah, he's probably gonna write combat anyways. But anyways, Vasil roll for persuasion with advantage. I'm gonna remove the squares here because I doubt there's gonna be combat. So I'm gonna remove the combat squares.
Natural 20 with a
The
plus
woman,
0.
the Qatar woman looks to you, Vasil. Ah, so you must be the one that my Qatar brothers and sisters has been telling me about through the radio. They were telling me about a human that was living next door that was actually helping around. My name is Chupat. Chupat.
The name is Kuching Biru, but you may just call me Kuching.
Nice to meet you, Kuching Biru, as she said. Now, the Bhaktas. Do you know what happened, Kuching Biru? She asked you.
What when he means by that? What does it mean? What does she really mean actually?
Roll for insight.
No. I want to know what she meant by the what Bhakta. Is she referring to the one that we have, or is she referring to the factory? Or I still have to
The
roll for
one, the
insight.
one, the one that you have.
Okay. Well, this is whatever that was remaining of the production. What there was some explosion happens, and therefore the production was held. Whatever we have here right now is whatever is left of the remaining last of whatever was remaining. We are barely able to salvage whatever that was available. Sadly, the explosion did a severe production halt. So it's like I pat on the truck. It's like tung tung. This is whatever is just remaining, and this is what should be able to keep you guys going on for the couple of days or couple of weeks, depends on how you guys gonna ration it out. But that is what we have at the moment, or what we are able to salvage.
Hmm. A pity, though, she said. But then she continues again. Her face was slightly bit sad. Then, then she asks you, "Do you know what happened? Do you know, or do you really want to know why we are in need of these bhaktas?"
Well, can't say I'm not curious myself, but if you're willing to share, I'm all ears to hear you. After all, I have only been around this planet or this place for as little as a week or two, perhaps. So I'm all ears to listen to everyone's words. I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to do my job. But if you're willing to share your story, I'm all ears to listen to your woes and souls.
Are you willing to part with your current Bhaktas right now? She asks you. Before I bring you to the next village.
As long what wait. Is she telling me or are you talking to me, Herbert? Is she telling me or
She's
are you talking to
telling
me?
she's telling you.
As long you promise that this is being used as for a good cause, that I am parting it for a right cause, then I will. But I'm not here to start a firefight. I'm just here to do a job. Go do a job, give this thing to the village that I was tasked to, and once everything is done, I'm just going back to my friends and family. That's it. Whatever you want to do with the Bhakta thing, it's absolutely none of my concerns. But I just wish that my only what was the thing? My only concern is that this will be used for a good cause and not for self purpose. That's all I'm asking.
Very well. Okay, then Jajo, to you, you heard this conversation. What do you want to do?
He have a lot in his mind, but he just keep quiet for now because now the flow is just right.
Okay, just stay quiet. All right. Okay.
He have a lot in the
Now
mind.
again. All right, back to you, to Walu. What do you want to do?
Okay.
Can hear everything because the radio is on.
I'm going to stay silent and listen. But if Sigismund makes any sort of offensive maneuver, I'm going to just kind of restrain him and put him back in his seat and tell him no.
Oh, Sigiman. Sigiman.
Yes. Sigismund. Sigismund, nope. Sigismund, down.
Sit.
Sigiman. Bad Sigiman. Bad dog. Bad dog.
But I want to. I want to.
Oh God, man.
But
Okay.
I guess after the persuasion that I rolled on him to let him know that war is not all violence. I mean, he seems to be a person who loves violence, but should it come to but I don't want it to come to violence on through any part of ours.
Okay. All right. Then you waited in the truck. After a while, though, the you see a number of Duros actually walking to the back of the truck and opening the door. They were surprised to actually see you, Tualu and Sigismund. At first, Sigismund actually raised his blasters at them, was about to shoot.
Okay, as soon as he raises it, I'll lower it and say, no, these aren't enemies. Okay? They're just here for their own purposes. There's a difference.
One of the Duros that opened the door asked, "You, Tualu, what are you two doing in the back here?"
We're here to ensure the safety of the cargo until it's reached its proper destination.
Okay, roll for persuasion with advantage because they have no distrust towards you because of Vasil's cat natural 20.
Yeah.
So you roll with advantage.
And what I mean by that is we're just going to make sure it doesn't jostle around and fall over and the containers break and stuff.
All right.
With advantage? Okay. Here goes.
And net. A lot of nets on persuasions today. Right.
Okay, I'm going to say, do you need I'm going to ask them, do you need any help getting this out?
Oh, yes, yes. Please.
No problem at all. Sigismund, unless there's any trouble, if you could put your blaster down and help us get the Bacta out of the for a minute there, Hualu just forgot the word truck.
It's cargo truck, yeah.
Sigismund was hesitant at first. He grumbles. Then he said, sure. Then he put his blasters right behind his back. And then one of them actually said, "Hey, what's with the face?" Sigismund just looks at him and said, "Nothing. Come, let's carry this." So Tualu and Sigismund and the other four carried the Bhaktas to the station and put them nicely at the side to be used later on.
I'd like to actually ask one of them. So, do you have any idea what this Bacta will be used for?
When you actually move it, you actually pass the Qatar woman, Chupat. Chupat actually told you it's something that these separatists did, but nothing that Bail Organa would be willing to help. You'll see it for yourself later, Chupat said. So after carrying the number of Bhaktas over towards the small little warehouse, then Chupat actually talked to Vasil and the others and said, "Come, I'll lead you towards the other village." Then she jumps into the back seat of the truck. But this truck will stay here, of course. So Arushi then went to the other truck, then followed by Sigismund.
Okay. So, so then, oh, Izard, hello.
I am so sorry, guys. I lost track of time playing games with some friends. I am so sorry.
Well,
Your
All right.
character got split in half by a disgruntled Sith.
no, okay. Basically, what's happened?
Just kidding.
Okay, Izard. Here's a basic sit rep. We're taking these trucks from a warehouse to here, where we are now. We've done some negotiation. We've delivered Bacta to this group. That they are thankfully, they're non-hostile. We've managed to negotiate with them, so they're on our side. We do, however, have this particular person, Sigismund, who I've been constantly been trying to tell him that kind of restraining him and telling him, don't shoot them, these aren't our enemies. He's listening.
But did you Rebel Alliance? They should perish. That's his justification.
Is there any more room in the back now that the Bacta is all out?
Oh yeah, it should be. I mean, they emptied all the Baghdad tanks, so there should be room for you.
Okay, because I'd like to sit next to Sigismund so that ideas don't necessarily that come in his head don't necessarily come out, if that makes sense.
I mean, if I were you, I would convince him to sit in your lap for that so obvious reason, so that you can bear
Bruh.
hug him.
Bruh.
Okay. I am.
That sounds like a
I mean-
yaoi waiting to happen.
They're facing each other, and I'm sitting next to Sigismund to make sure it doesn't erupt into hostility.
Arushi is just standing there looking at you, Tualu, and then looking at Sigismund, making sure that Sigismund don't do anything stupid. But Bazin is just there within the Bacta tank, swimming inside, looking at this Qatar woman, and this Qatar woman actually noticed Bazin inside the Bacta container and start knocking on the container, and then she asks, "What are you doing inside there?" She asks you, Bazin.
I am hiding.
Then she just laughed. Putting you in is easy. Taking you out is going to be the difficult part. That's what she said. But then Jajo and Vasil, you need to drive the last remaining truck to the rebel base.
We are doing that.
Okay, only one
So
truck.
me
Jajo.
and him. Wait. Which one? The front or the back? We are driving the front or the back?
The front one, not the
front,
back
right.
one. The back one's empty already.
Jajo,
Oh, then Jajo. Where
transfer
Jajo
yourself.
sitting? Where will Jajo sitting?
At the
Where
back
will
there.
Jajo be sitting? Ah, okay.
Mhm. Yeah, you're just sending like the last remaining four towards the hidden rebel base within Alderaan. And of course, this is perhaps the reason why Darth Vader and the Death Star destroyed Alderaan, because there was a hidden rebel base on Alderaan. But that's for a different story. But actually, after you drove out towards the other village, Chupat actually explained to the rest of you regarding a certain type of disease, a disease that she have never seen personally in her life, but she heard about it before. So throughout the whole journey, she actually asked each and every one of you, have you heard of a disease known as ragdoll?
Gonna need to roll history on that.
Lore.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
lore.
I'm going to roll medicine to see if I've heard of this
Medicine or lore, actually.
before. Sorry?
Yeah, I will roll for medicine as well.
Oh, okay. I already rolled for lore, so I can't roll for medicine.
I'll roll for
Mhm.
medicine. With that, I
Nice.
think I may have treated someone with the condition.
Right, let me see the score.
Only
Okay,
Bazin.
lore
Basin.
7
Yeah,
still.
Bazin. Yeah, Bazin and
Bazin,
Jato.
instead of doing a check, Bazin is going to add a d4 to Halua's. Halulu?
Hualu.
Halulu.
Hello.
It's kind of like saying "Who are you?" but the Y is an L.
Yes.
Just remember, it's the same vowels as in "Who are you?"
Alright. Alright, anyways. Okay, Kairi can stop. Okay, now. Okay, Jajo, you heard about ragdoll disease. To you, it's not so common. It's very rare, but here on Alderaan, of all places, okay, because your lore is higher, okay, Jajo, you know that ragdolls is actually a Sith spawned mutant, but mostly only found on places like Taris, actually. Why is it here on Alderaan? But for Hualu, based on your medicine check, this Bactas, it cannot help those that's infected by ragdoll disease. It could stop the process, but it won't be able to cure them.
Okay.
There is a vaccine that you need. There is a special vaccine for this, but since your medicine is lower than a DC 20, you only know that Bactas can only prevent it, meaning that it's making them slowly turn, prevent them from turning really, really fast. But you need to actually think that there is a vaccine for this.
Okay. I
That's
will
when
actually.
Chupat. That's when Chupat actually is asked. Do any of you all actually know? So now, Hualu, to you first, you roleplay, then after that, then Jajo.
He has the most solemn expression on his face as he says, I have quite a lot of medicine training, and in terms of the Rakghoul virus, it's not good, I'm afraid. The bacteria we've delivered will only slow down the process. It won't reverse it in any way, shape, or form.
Any known vaccine to the disease? I mean,
There is a vaccine. I don't know what it is. And in terms of symptoms, it's it transforms the body and mind into a ruthless monster.
I'm pretty sure this disease has a source of contamination. Where did it first started?
I'm not entirely sure, but I
That
do
one
know that
only Jajo could answer.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Jajo, would you happen to know how this Brackbull virus began in the first place?
Okay. Jajo, just to tell
Wait,
you in
Herb,
a
I just
nut.
remember my
Uh,
character is not in there. I just
oh
remember. I
no,
just realized I went.
she jumped away from the truck. Ragul, do you say Ragul? And immediately Basil just jump off the truck.
It's like just a cat, like a cat, like an actual cat, just hissing and just ran away.
Nope. You're like, nope.
Nope.
Nope. I'm out of
I just
here.
stand beside. I just stand beside. For this case, I'll stand beside Jajo.
Okay. Then after that, Chupat said the Ragul disease sadly, the Bhaktas that we got is able to prevent. I have asked, Chupat said, I have asked, I have written, I have personally met with Bill Organa. He refused to help. And then we have, then Sol Guerrero then arrived and asked us to join his side to actually uh, bring this so-called war to to Alderaan. But it seems that even then, with the Bhaktas, he was able to prevent but not able to help. We have locked those that have been infected by the Ragul, and a number of Raguls have escaped towards the forest, to the forest itself. And we have locked the tree here within this room. They are still infected though. Then Chupat then said, Kualu, since you said that you're a doctor, do you think you could help?
My mic running better.
I will very much see what I can do. I will warn you, however. The Rakghoul virus is incredibly volatile, unbelievably contagious, and it is spread through any sort of wound which Rakghoul creatures are easily able to dole out. So, if anything happens to me and I am infected, Vasil, this will be a hard choice for me to make. But if I am infected, I do not want to be given mercy. You are to put me down at once. Understood?
I would rather we search for the cure.
There is a vaccine.
Have you not heard? There is no there. It's very.
It's
Wait, sorry. Let me roleplay with Hualu first. It's like, well, I will do that for free, but let's try to keep you alive for now.
Okay. Okay. It is worst case. It is a worst case scenario, but nevertheless. All right, I'm going in. Okay, so I approach the door. Before I enter the door,
Chupat pressed the button. She pressed a number of buttons on the keypad, and then she said, "They're still resisting, thanks to the Bhaktas, but another 6. The moment they escape, we lock ourselves inside our houses, and they ran off towards the forest. And if possible, I don't believe that you're the mercenary type, but as long as they're outside, as long as they're away, it should be okay." But to you, Hualu, roll for insight with advantage.
Insight with advantage. Got it. Insight with advantage. Hang on. I'm just wanting to make sure that I get insight and not something next to it. A 21 in insight.
Okay. If they're outside within the forest, that means if they actually ever reach the city of Alderaan, they might infect the whole city with Ragul.
An epidemic,
So,
even a pandemic.
and
Okay.
you need to
I'll say
you need to hunt them. Then you have no choice but to hunt them down after this immediately.
Okay, so I will say to Chu, if they're out in the forest, that means they could reach the city. If they reach the city, it could result in an epidemic, a pandemic even, perhaps worst case scenario, a planet-spanning apocalypse.
Worse,
Alright.
the planet will be locked down until this thing is over. Nobody gets
Okay,
in or out.
Jajo, I want you to roleplay this. I've given you a link regarding Ragguls. Just in case you need to know more. If you play KOTOR before, it should be no problem. Then you can just wing it. Okay, Jajo, to you, roleplay. Because you can
Okay, Jajo.
assist Hualu on this.
He comes towards me. Based on Misa knowledge, it's impressive that you can pinpoint it's a Ragu virus because it's quite rare. My knowledge tells, if my memory serves me right, it's one kind of mutant engineered by Sith Lord. I forgot which.
My God, the frog is so big.
The frog.
Bezin was so huge just now compared to all of our token.
Oh,
Bazin is there in the map actually. He's
No,
there.
earlier on there was someone dragged out a Bezin. and it's so huge for someone so tiny.
Yeah, I tried to drag my character token onto the thing and I was wrong.
Very well then.
Okay.
Chu,
Uh,
send me in.
but as what you speculate, is a lot of complication currently. And after I hear your conversation, there's a lot of things doesn't tally. We need to head back and confirm something. It seems like there is a third force involved in this. But this we'll discuss later. What's your course of action now again, Walu?
My course of action is this: diagnose him, see if I can find any sort, see if I have any sort of treatment.
All right. Chupat opened the door. You can see three people inside Duros, a Twi'lek and a Duros, sitting down and then looking at Chupat and asking her, "Do you have the cure? Do you do you, do you, do you have the Bactas?" Chupat and Chupat then said, "I got something even better." She speaks out. "I have a doctor from the New Galactic Republic willing to actually help." And then they said, better than anything. Now, Hualu and also Jajo and the others. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna go to you, Hualu, first, then followed by Aslin. Okay, what do you guys want to do?
Okay. Okay. I'm going to enter. I will enter the building and I will target. Well, I say target, not in a hostile way, but I will. Let's see.
I think you mean subject.
Yeah,
Subject. I think you mean subject.
they're not hostile, so
They haven't transformed yet, so that's the question. That's the one you're looking for.
okay.
They're infected, yes.
I'm not going to use my
but they haven't
ranger's
transformed yet.
quarry, but I'm going to I'm going to take out do I have a okay, I don't necessarily have a medicine kit on me, but using what tools I but I guess using what tools I have, I can perhaps run an analysis on this person's biological structure.
Help. Can I
Mhm.
assist because I do have medicine as well. I will just try to assist. I will just be the quote unquote nurse to the doctor. I'll be the nurse to the
Okay.
doctor.
Okay. Yes, you can. You can roll for that assist roll. And for his medicine, you have to roll medicine though.
I assume that is a pass.
Anything DC 10 is a pass.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Now you have advantage. Go.
got it. Okay. Yay!
Yay! Then I just high five with you. Yay!
Right. Okay.
Very high stakes.
Very, very high stakes. You took out the tools that you have. You actually took 30 minutes of your time to look at the patient, and you look at the bite mark. Then you realize that the scratch and the bite mark isn't so severe. So you managed to actually remove some of the toxins out from the victim, and then quickly just threw away that toxic blood from the rat ghoul away with
Well,
the
I think
assistance of
we'll
Basil.
quickly. Well, I will.
But
A safe way to
if
dispose of it, but yes, I will quickly dispose of it in a safe
yeah,
way.
all right, in a safe way, you dispose of it. Okay. Then after that, you look at and the other.
Okay, I'll move on to the next one then. Okay, I will say diagnosis not so diagnosis not so severe. I'd say stage 1 moving into stage 1, close to progressing to stage 2. For the if you're unaware, stage 4 is where you fully turn.
You managed to actually delay the transformation.
Okay. Stage 1. Okay, it's stage 1. It was going to based on my analysis, it would have progressed to stage 2 tomorrow, but I have managed to delay it. luckily his wounds were not so severe. Okay, moving on.
Right.
Basil, I'll need your assistance again.
All right. I will try to assist you again.
Okay.
Huzzah! Madison!
Okay.
Oh shit, fuck. Sorry, I can't help you this time.
Nope, I'm rolling just with regular.
I want to
but what
see
am I
if I
able-
can. Yeah, I want to see if I can also assist you.
Well, that depends. Do you have proficiency in medicine?
Yeah, do you have proficiency in medicine?
No, but I have a +2 on it.
You need proficiency in order to be able to assist, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I
okay.
You need
do
proficiency in
have
order to-
guidance.
Oh, okay. If somebody has guidance, that's actually a good thing.
Okay. But,
I'll just stay back at the door.
okay.
Go ahead, roll. I'll let you roll the d4.
Okay.
Roll first, then roll your d4.
Okay, got it. Rolling regularly. 16, and then roll a d4.
Yep, exactly. On top of that.
So a total of 17.
while they're
Okay.
doing medical things, Jajo later will talk with Cupid, just like you know, while they're doing that.
Right. You roll a 17. With the guidance, you manage to actually heal the wound but prevent the transformation. But not prevent it entirely. Just slow down the process, and that's it.
So I've
Then you
slowed
go to
down.
the next. Then you go to
Okay,
the next patient.
How do I know how severe the wound looks?
Severe. It's very severe.
Okay.
Could change any time even.
Okay. So so this one's not looking so good. I've managed to delay the process, but definitely a stage 3 based on the severity of the wound. keep this one under monitor. So keep this one monitored. Okay, now I'm going to investigate the Twi'lek. Okay, I'm actually going to cast temporary boost on Vasil. So you get to roll a d4 and add it to your medicine check.
Oh!
No need. With that, you could probably investigate the patient.
Right. Okay. The Vasil is like a nurse, okay, giving you advantage.
Okay, I will assume
Hualu?
after I see how Hualu did it, I will try to say that, hey, let me try this. Perhaps I can learn something as well. And then I score the net 20! Yes!
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? With that roll, I'm probably going to let you do it.
I mean, if that depends if the DM allows. If he allows, then I will do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Herb, what do you think? Will
Yep.
you allow her to do the medicine check?
Yeah, sure. Well, you saw how Hualu did it with others. It's just bandaging, putting the Bacta lotion on their wounds to slow it down. But also, Jajo, based on your lore, the only way to stop these people is to actually kill a rat ghoul and get its sample to stop this tree from transforming. You heard what Chupat said earlier on outside the door, Chupat. The rat ghouls escaped towards the north. There are 6 of them. Sadly, they were formerly humanoids, but in order to save the last 3, you need to kill them. Okay, Jajo, you need to roleplay this with Vasil Cat and Hualu and the others.
Okay.
Okay.
And based on the medicine roll, Herb, will you allow that? So, what have you found out about the Twi'lek's wounds?
She was about to transform, but you prevented. Her eyes is glowing. You can see that she's growling, but you notice she closes her eyes, and then after that she stopped the transformation, and then she looks at Vasil, and then she said, "Thank you." You stop it, only for a few hours.
Okay. Okay. So, so seeing that, I will relay that to Chupat. She seems.
But, but
I'll
before
go.
that, let Jajo roleplay first. Let
Yeah,
Jajo
Jajo will play.
roleplay.
Jajo will play. Alan? Jajo?
Test,
Alan,
test,
you there?
can hear,
Okay.
can hear, test.
So basically what you remember is that the only way to cure a rat ghoul disease is with a sample from a rat ghoul itself.
That's why he want to have a talk with Cupid while you are doing the healing inside. So he approached Cupid and asked, Lady Cupid, Miss has some inquiry to make because there's a lot of incorrect information around.
Okay, what do you ask Chupat actually?
You want to ask two things. How they know the virus, because must be someone spread this and that. So you already say the 6 of them run. So actually had to find someone to hunt them, sad to say.
Well, she is
Secondly,
not. Okay, secondly.
yes, agree, it's inhuman. Means I agree, it's not human. But we need them, especially for their blood sample.
Okay, I'm just gonna summarize this really quick, just in case, because much in case the battle will take too long, because I need to end this another hour.
Yep.
She just told you straight, Jajo, that they escaped to the north. You need
Yes.
to kill these rat ghouls to get the sample. You're not supposed to roleplay this with Chupat. You're supposed to roleplay this with the other player's character to
Oh,
chase
because they were
them.
inside. I thought you say they were
Hmm.
inside, then she's available only. I thought that way.
Yeah, because I don't want to waste any more time to roleplay Chupat. I'm just giving you all this information so you can roleplay accordingly.
Okay.
Okay. So then let's make it simple. They done the medic. When they come out, I talk to them.
Okay.
Mhm.
So we'll come out. So I'll be after treating the 3 patients. I'll come out and say, okay. So
Misa asked,
so I'll
how
point to
was
them.
it? That's
So I'll point to them because I haven't been introduced to, like, don't know their names. This one was not too severe. I give him, give or take, 3 weeks. This one I'll give about 1 week. The Twi'lek, at best, 4 hours. Is there any way we can delay the transform? Is there any way we can stop the transformation?
based on Misa knowledge. We need to hunt the remaining Ragu to get their blood sample and convert it into a vaccine or medicine.
I may be able to do that. It will take quite a lot of Rakghoul blood, though.
As such, time is not in essence. We need to move. The sooner the better. And
Very
there's
well.
other matter also in hand.
Okay, very well then. The plan. Vasil, you and I are going to stay here and tend to the patients. Jarjo, Aslan, and Bazen, you are going to go with Sigismund and hunt down the Rakghouls to retrieve their blood samples.
Why not you join us?
I
Because
guess
the
he
more,
must now have a reason to pull his trigger now, I guess.
yes, but
Okay.
the problem he willing or not, that one no story. Later we talk.
Okay, I will say.
Actually, the rat ghouls, right? You treated the disease. It's not weeks. It's less than 24 hours.
Oh,
Shoot.
I thought, given the severity of his wounds and given that it was not too far, so I'm going to give the correct I'll give the correct diagnoses. I was just making them up based on the player's knowledge. I apologize. So I will say, so when Jarjo asks why Sigismund has to come, I will simply say he's been looking all day for something to shoot, and this will give him the opportunity.
Agree.
And then you're gonna whisper, or maybe change him into a rat ghoul.
No,
Sure.
I would no, I
Sure.
know. No, I in the war I've seen what Rakghouls can do. I wouldn't wish that on the worst of Sith.
Alright. Okay. Now, Walu, okay. Aslin, do you have anything else to say?
I just simply tell them, then we better get some speeders and follow those rag ghouls so we can stop them as fast as possible.
Yes, Basil and I will stay and take care of the patients. It's best if the 4 of you go.
Ooh, combat's gonna be very difficult.
No, Jajo come in.
Or
No, we all
dangerous, actually.
Yeah. Hualu, you better come with us as well. Us four are
Very-
not enough against them.
no. It's after the purpose is because after defeat he also can start the work when transporting them back at least.
Mm-hmm.
You need to use the truck to bring them back, not speeders.
Okay. Well, if you really want me to go, but I will. But if I'm going, then Vasil absolutely must stay behind.
No point. Mr. Jaju answer.
No
They are
point.
still mutating.
Everybody has to go. Otherwise, the situation is more difficult. One less member.
Your answer
Hey,
is
hey, hey! Nobody stays, nobody leaves. Okay, we go as one. We come as one. We go as one. All right.
Exactly.
Very well.
Walu,
Then.
no.
I understand your concern about them, but I'm sure that they are able to take care of themselves without us being around. They have been able to do it for. Yeah, sorry.
Can he finish?
Yeah,
I will.
go.
I will say. I'll say to I'll say collectively to Chu and to the patients, given the diagnoses I've provided, do you think you'll be able to hold off until we get back?
And Jaju come in. Believe in us. We are taking care of the issue now. Be strong. Come. Walu, let's go.
Very well then. Very well then. Very well then. I will say. I will say. As I return to the, I will wish my fondest farewells to Chu, and on the way back to the truck, I will say to Sigismund, although we're not going on a war, although we're not having a war, we are having a hunting trip. And I give him a knowing smile.
Sigismund's like, yeah, finally.
And I thought it's John Wick.
I also explain to him, we're going for two reasons. One, we need to eliminate the rat ghouls before they can reach any populated areas. And secondly, we have to collect their blood samples in order to form a vaccine.
Are the rat ghouls that we're chasing, are they curable or are they long gone?
Once you've turned, there's
Jaju
nothing.
interrupt. So do you want to talk or take action?
I just want to know, what are we gonna be chasing? A mindless monster or just a crazed victim?
You can talk in the car.
It will be. I will. And let's end session with me saying this. It will certainly be a monster, but most definitely not mindless.
Okay. I'll think it over on the way, because I'd like to believe that even those who ran away, they can be saved, but knowing the situation...
Blah. Let's get going. The more we wasted the time, the less time they have the time to get cured.
Yeah, and what I'm saying translates to they're not necessarily mindless. They're very smart, but once you're gone, you're gone. That's what I mean by monsters, but not mindless. They're very smart, but they're irredeemable. But they're incurable once they've reached that stage.
Okay.
I think the sitting in the car is wrong because since you're explaining to him, then Ashley has to sit behind.
I can hear from the
No.
small glass.
Okay.
Okay, we'll do.
All right. As you
Now
drove
we need to start.
towards the forest, roll for perception. Okay, only those in front of the front seat. I don't know who's at the front seat. So
That'll be...
who's sitting at the front?
I see nothing. The bushes is too thick.
Okay, only the one at the front though. So Vasil only driving.
Bazin
Well, I'm
is
driving. I'm
standing
trying to
on.
navigate. I would assume that I'm navigating, but I couldn't because I'm
Mhm,
not familiar with this place. So
mhm.
obviously, I don't think I can see anything.
None of you are familiar with this place.
Meanwhile,
Bazin is standing on the dashboard like one of those bobblehead dolls.
Yes,
Oh
you
my god,
can.
that's so cute.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Yes, you
So
can.
cute.
Yan, actually, Bazin is actually a very small creature. If
I
you
know, I know,
watch,
I know. I know he's a very small thing. I know he's a very small thing. That's why I said that. That sounds very cute. When he said that, oh, I will sit in the dashboard like a bubble head, like a bubbling head.
right, Bazin, since that I assume only Vasil and you is at the front, so nobody else, because you don't take a seat. There can still be another person there. Now, so I do not know who. But anyways, Bazin, you saw a ragdoll. You have studied ragdolls, you read about ragdolls. The Jedi orders have always trained every single Padawan to understand and read about rat ghouls. They are dangerous in hand-to-hand combat. If they ever slash or bite into you, you only have 24 hours before you change into a rat ghoul. But Bazin, if you ever change to a rat ghoul, you're probably going to be one of the most cutest rat ghoul ever. Very small.
Yeah, that's a cold comfort, honestly.
Oh.
Yep.
I mean, I will adopt him, okay? I will freaking adopt him, okay?
But Bazin, you saw all of the rat ghouls. They seem to be within the forest area itself, biting and killing small little creatures that they have caught within the forest. So Bazin to you to role play.
Um, I believe I've spotted one of the creatures out there.
How many of them?
I'm not entirely certain. It seemed like there might have only been one, but there may be more.
Okay.
There's 6.
Oh, there's 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It
I basically on the small window, I open it and talk to Hualu. How many creatures do we need for the cure to work? Just so I can be on the safe side.
Okay. Do I know this answer?
1.
Okay. I will relay that. We only need 1 for it to work.
Okay. Terrible idea. How about we use the truck and ram every creature except one, the one we need for the cure. We ram the rest with the truck. That way we don't have to get cut, bruised, or even injured by them.
I understand your concern, but that is a bad idea because if the Rakghoul, because if one Rakghoul's blood because if the Rakghoul's blood used in the vaccine is used incorrectly,
Admitted.
it could spell disaster. It is best if we have as much blood as possible. And if there were 6 Rakghouls, I suggest we take the blood from 3 of them.
No, we still take all because we need to kill all of them.
You know what? You're right.
Okay.
The more blood we have, the more blood we have, the better. But keep out of their melee range if at all possible.
Okay.
As such, better for better.
How about we ambush them? We can lure
Let's see if
them
we can.
to an ambush area. That way, we can take them out as much as possible. And yeah.
Okay.
You have the time to this player talk. You have the time to really slowly move around.
Why don't we try and lure one away from the pack and separate it and take it that way?
That could work. We could signal the local garrison with the coordinates on where the others are, and they can just blast them all.
Jajo. Okay, Jajo, you can actually interject with Bazin and Aslin. Based on your lore roll that you got, rat ghouls attack in packs.
Then Jajo say, they are like animals. Although they're not intelligent enough, they're still smart enough to work together. They will attack together. Might as well just ram at least 1 or 2, then attack the others.
Okay, that could work.
You know what? How about this, okay? Someone will have to be the lure, alright? I'm not gonna let any of you to be the lure, so I will be the lure. Once I got their attention, you guys start shooting, alright?
I
God,
believe it would be
and your planning. What? Just go down and get them. We are just here to kill them. Just kill them. I will load it out. You guys kill them. All right. The longer time we try to bicker around on ourselves, the less time is for the other people. And I'm not gonna stand around letting that happen if I know that we can do at least something about it. It is not in my best interest to do it, but hey, we have promised Chupat to at least be able to do that, so we can able to gain their trust. I say, I go down, I lure them. At the moment one of them start chasing me, you guys start shooting.
Okay.
Jesus
Jaju's-
Christ.
if Jaju
No, no,
is-
wait. There's no Jesus Christ
There's no
in that.
there's no
sorry,
Jesus here.
sorry,
Okay?
there's no Jesus Christ.
The
Sorry.
Force.
It's like,
Just say by the Force. That's all.
oh my God, the Force. I swear to the Force.
Anakin, guide us. I shall go with you and serve as the distraction as well.
I'm- Okay. Okay. So what's my plan? We're rolling
I
initiative.
don't know. I don't know. You have what's your plan? I'm just rolling initiative because I don't know waste time.
Vasil will basically lure them, or at least one of them, and we basically kill it and keep repeating the same thing over and over.
Okay. If the rat ghouls come to us all at once, then we'll shoot them all at once.
Yeah, exactly. You keep shooting until there's nothing left. Also, one person should
And
stay
that's
in the
exactly
car.
the plan.
One person should
Okay.
stay in the
And that's
car
actually the plan.
to basically ram the rad ghouls that are trying to do a melee charge.
Okay. I'll do that.
I do not believe it would be wise to use the car as a weapon. If it becomes inoperable,
Yes, we
would
need
be.
that car. Okay, just so you guys know, we need that car to bring ourselves back. Without the car, if we so much as sneezed at that car and the car exploded, we have no way of transport going back. Okay. We so much as breathe a little too hard next to the car, and if the car decides to explode on us or decommission itself on us, we have no way of transport going back.
That is a good point. We keep the car intact. We'll park the car here and ambush them with guerrilla tactics.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm.
Oh, I got a 23 initiative.
Nice.
Okay.
So who wants to act first?
Okay.
Who's the first in the initiative order?
No, I'm just
will.
rolling for
Oh.
initiative first. So
Okay, I will lure them out first. My what's it called? My roll 20 is a bit F right now, but allow me to go in the first. Just drag me like 30 feet away, and I will start shouting. Just literally drop me 30 feet away from them, and I'll
30 might
start
not be
shouting.
enough.
It's like, oh, you panda pudu!
30 might not be enough. Go 50.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
50.
she's talking 30 feet away from the enemies, not 30 feet ahead of the truck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
30 feet away from that. 30 feet away from that. Oh my god.
But if they're faster than us, if they are faster than us, then we'll need. Okay, I'm going to get into position. I will be based on where they are now. So they are 100. So the closest is 100. So I'm going to be here. Okay. Okay, so I'm going. Okay, so Basil, it would be wise to get 50 feet away. We do not want them catching up to you if they're faster than us.
Yeah, but I
Yes,
need
so
them. I still need them to be close enough to hear me. So
Under-
hopefully that will be enough. But do please have my back if anything goes wrong. All right.
Okay. I see Jar Jar in the trees, and I think that's good thinking. I'm going to hide in this bush.
Oh.
You're also hiding.
No, you hide there. I'll hide next to Jaju, next to him. So I'll roll for my stealth. Do I roll normal or with advantage since I'm in a bush?
just normal. Well, with bonus.
I'll roll my stealth as well.
Ooh, 25.
Not so good. I have a very distinctive head shape.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Jajo, you know that these creatures will attack the first person they see and will not stop attacking until that person is down. They will always. One thing about Ragul, Jajo, which of course you need to mention this, that they will always attack in packs and they will always attack one person until they're down, then they go to the next and go to the next. They will always flank.
yeah, just say, Bison, you still want
If
to
you
try
guys,
fight your-
okay, here's a tip. If you guys do not have a proper tactic right now, one or two or three of you guys prepare to create a new character. That's what I'm saying. This
Okay.
is, I'm already telling you guys straight. If you guys die, I don't care. Just make a new character.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm actually going up to Izard and saying, Izard, I don't mean to be offensive.
Basin, you mean?
Basin, yes. I'm going to go Basin and say, Basin, by no means am I trying to be offensive. But your relative
I
size
know
means
something real quick. Can I know something real quick? How fast is the vehicle? How fast is the vehicle?
The vehicle is fast in terms of terrains like this. Its movement speed is about 60 feet. So dashing will be about 120 feet.
Okay. Another thing I want to know. How fast? Who have? I'm not sure what's the thing called biology in. What's the word called
There's no
biology
biology.
in? Yeah, yeah. I want to know what is the another thing for biology in Star Wars term.
It's still biology.
it. I think in some
There's no
circ
biology.
well, I guess in some circles it could be called xenobiology. But what I'm going to say to Basin is, Basin, I understand.
No, because I have a plan. I have a plan, but I need to know that who knows about the. Does
Jajo.
Jajo know? Okay, Jajo. I asked Jajo. Okay, I'll ask Jajo. Jajo. I assume the car should be fast. How fast are they able to run? I have a plan in mind, and I think that we could work it out if all of us
Ja-
works together.
Jajo 30 feet
Jajo.
normal, 60 feet dash. They are
Okay.
they
I have
will
a plan.
follow
I have a
you.
plan. I have a plan. I have a plan. Whoever, okay, whoever is driving the car, I don't know who, because either me or whoever drive the car, turn the other direction. The moment we start attacking them, we start driving. So basically, they will still follow us, but we will be in the safety of the car. Then obviously they will start chasing us because we have the advantage of the vehicle, and we also have the advantage of the protection from the vehicle. You guys just start shooting, and then whenever there's last few more downs, or because I'm sure, very sure they're gonna chase us. So what I'm planning is that the moment they start chase us, we use the car to drive. But I assume the back of the door is open, right? Herb, the truck can be
Is
open, right?
can
Okay.
be open,
So
Yeah,
but your shooting skills will all have disadvantage because you're in a moving truck.
it's
okay.
better than nothing. It's better than nothing because at this point, if we are trying to have the safety of everyone not being bitten by the Ragnar, while at the same time still able to capture them, I think disadvantage is fine because one way or another, we have to make sure that nobody is getting bitten or nobody die from here. And whoever is
Nobody died.
driving will just have to like start driving. This is my best. I do not know about anyone else, but this is my best plan for now.
Well, Basin has said his speed won't be an issue. Trust in the Force. I'll say, well, I'm worried from a secular point of view, but if you have plan, then I will trust it. Good luck. Then I'll run
Wait,
back.
wait, 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 wait. Did nobody listen to my plan? Is nobody
Yes,
gonna
I
like?
heard.
No, we
The thing
listen.
is, I have to
We
go.
So
we listen to your plan, and I'm just waiting for everybody's suggestion.
In case it wasn't clear, I do cast Battle Precognition, my once per long rest cast for free.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm going to hide in this. I think it's a bush.
The plan
Mhm.
is everyone in the car.
Yeah, everybody go back to the car. One driver is in the front, but everybody else is like in the back.
Very well then.
And yeah, change like the car position to face the other side while the door is opened. And yeah, the moment they start chasing, we start shooting, just keeping the equivalent of 70 feet between us and
distance.
them, like during the chase.
Okay.
Or
Okay then. I'll be the one who drives.
yeah, technically, yeah, because they'll have to dash, which is 60. So if we stayed at a total of 70, when they dash, we will always be like the equivalent of 10 feet ahead.
Okay. Just so long as we remain exactly 10 feet ahead of the closest one.
Mhm.
So as long as we remain 10 feet ahead of the closest one, it'll be fine.
And
I'm also worried should they want to jump.
I'll sit in the back so I can use my force push pull to push anybody that basically gets closer.
Good thinking. Right, is everybody ready?
Mm-hmm. Everybody back to the
Okay.
truck now.
Since
I'm going
is
to.
everybody back to the truck?
If-
I don't see anybody back to the truck.
Okay, I'm going before you go. Okay. So I will use my. So I will carefully, drive the truck in a three-way turn to face where.
Herb, I don't know why I cannot control my token now. For some
Mhm.
reason, I cannot control my token.
Okay.
Okay.
So. Okay.
I can't control my token.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
yep, I can now.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay,
I will
just
load
saying
them.
only.
Okay. I'm actually
Just saying.
going to say to Ashura. Was it Ashura?
Arushi.
Arushi. Sorry. I'm going to say to I'm going to say to Arushi, you'd better go in the you'd better go in the front with me. You're not as skilled at range combat.
Yeah, Arusha and a lightsaber.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't have a gun
Yep.
The force,
yet.
Yep.
the force not strong enough. Actually, might as well let Arushi control the driving also.
She can assist you in driving.
Okay.
Yeah, she never drive before, so
I'm just keeping her as safe as I possibly can.
Mhm.
I'm keeping her as safe as I
Sorry, I
possibly
didn't
can.
mean to press that. I was trying to click on my what? Don't mind me.
Okay. So,
Anyway,
so
let's
Megan?
begin. Let's begin the lore. And we're like,
okay.
hey, over here, you losers.
Well,
Okay.
I might as well
And
just
just and also to get their attention, I'm going to rev the engine.
What for Rift attack?
Yeah, attack. Start shooting at this one. All of us basically target this idiot right here, the closest to us.
I need to increase the map size because driving is gonna take quite some time.
Oops.
Okay. And Bazen just rolled initiative then. He got 21.
You did not.
I rolled it a
oh.
while ago,
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah,
it was
yeah.
late.
Yeah. We can see it.
Okay. Oop. Ah, shit. Okay. Now I need to move you guys closer. Maybe not too close. What?
We just need to keep a total of between us and them. Yes, this is the distance that. No, this is after dashing. After them dashing, it will be like 20 to 15 left. So whatever like speed we do, if they dash, there'll always be that separation safety distance. Yes, this here is the safety distance. Because even when they dash, they'll always be like that 10 feet left.
All right. Okay then. Now let's start. Okay, Hualu, to start the engine.
Okay.
Inside to drive.
Start the engine. Rev it to get their attention. And
Mhm.
then, okay. First off, I'm actually going to say, give me the signal when they start.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we'll just shoot the closest one, which is this one, so we can get their
I-
attention.
I'm going to start the engine and rev it to get their attention at the same time. I'm going to start the engine, rev it, and then drive off.
Mm-hmm.
P1 attack.
Okay, Jajo.
Eh? My turn. Hold on.
Are you going to maximum 60 feet? Viscount or
70.
60 feet?
Yep. I will drive 70 feet so that when they dash, they're they're about 10 feet away from us.
All right. Okay, Jajo, you got this range to shoot
Wait,
from where
what's
you are.
I'll do the ruler since it's not my turn. Yeah, you got about 95 feet.
too far? Okay, no choice. Change where's the name?
Roll with disadvantage. If you're again with disadvantage, then it's gonna be a -5.
Oh, it's 120 feet.
Okay, 8, nothing. You miss. Okay, change the combat music, Kaizen.
Let me just give me a while. Find good combat music.
Okay, Arushi can't do anything.
is good music?
Right, Vasil, your turn.
Disadvantage, right?
Yep. You miss.
Oh wait, why is it on? Wait, okay, so whisper, never whisper, furry advantage. Don't roll with it. Yep. Okay. Better.
Alright. Okay, Aslin, your turn.
Okay. Yeah, definitely attacking with my blaster carbine with disadvantage.
Yeah, just put all to disadvantage.
I rolled double 8.
Yeah, I know.
I don't see Jan's roll. I don't know why. I only saw Alan's.
It's
No,
on
because it's
Whisper.
it's
Okay,
on
Bazin.
whisper. I already
okay.
I already toggle back. I already
Oh,
toggle
okay.
back to normal.
Yeah. Bazine.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna target this guy right here with the force shunt.
30
I think
feet.
that's
30 feet too far away. It's 30 feet.
Oh yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, 30 feet. If you have a ranged weapon, you can use it.
Can I hold my action until he gets closer?
Yeah, I guess you can. You have to wait for
Right,
next round, though. Ready action.
Yeah, I will ready my action when that creature moves within 30 feet of us. I will use force shunt.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, how about he's 21? Why is he all the way down?
Who's 21?
Bazine.
Bazin is 21.
Okay, wait. Let me go to round 2 first. Okay.
Yep, fixed.
Now. Okay. All right. Hey, where is my?
Okay.
All right. Okay. Walu, you're in the driver's seat, and then you're actually waiting for the Ragul to actually arrive. Do you want to drive further ahead?
Okay, they're 70 feet away from the sweet spot.
Mm-hmm.
So if this one dashes, it's going to get to here. So for the time being, just checking. If this one dashes, it'll get to this square.
If he dashes, he'll be somewhere around here.
This square. He'll get to.
Oh yeah.
He'll get to this area.
Yeah.
With this in mind, I'm going to let them get close enough so we can shoot them, but not too close that they start attacking us.
Mm-hmm. Okay. They're ready. Okay, Bazin is
ready
also
my-
ready. Remember, though, you're not gonna have enough roads very soon.
I mean, another tactic, we can emergency close the door and pull like the e-brake, and they can like pam 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 ram the truck as we reverse it against them.
That's an emergency plan, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah, true.
Hey,
true, true.
Bazin, this is the closest to you. Strength saving throw.
Make a strength saving throw on a failed save. Take 1d4 kinetic damage and fall prone.
Mm-hmm.
Bazine?
Let me roll. No. I'm rolling
Okay.
for strength saving throw. Okay, because he's ready active.
What's your force save DC?
Oh yeah, what's your force
Oh, I'm
save,
sorry.
DC?
I believe it's 13.
The red go pass. I roll a 16.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Now, Jajo, your turn.
Oh, did we roll for series? Did we roll for Sigismund? We didn't roll initiative for Sigismund.
None of you guys are rolling for his initiative.
I don't have access to
Shooting-
his
All
Okay,
players.
you know what? Let me do. You know
It's
what?
for
Let me
all
do it. Let me do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Let me
Sigismund
roll
is
it
like
for him.
Sigismund during round 1. Ah, damn it! I can't shoot.
Okay, 16. I'll do the first attack first. The first rifle blaster
Really,
public.
Just move Sigismund to just after Jajo.
Holy shit.
It's a 10 and a 6. No, he didn't attack.
Disadvantage. Always
You know what? I'll
disadvantage.
control. Okay, I'll roll for Sigismund.
Mm-hmm.
I'll roll for Sigismund. It's fine. I'll roll for Sigismund. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
That's the. But I assume that is the first one. After that roll, can I roll for the second round or what?
Yeah, you
Cannot.
roll then because it's 16-16. It's before it's
Okay.
after Jajo. After Jajo though.
Okay. Yeah, Jajo, your turn. What you want to do? Then I will roll for Sigismund.
Alan.
Yeah, Jajo.
Alan?
Yeah, I can see
Now
it measuring.
he calculate. He's trying to calculate the.
Yeah.
If it's a range
Okay,
attack, it's always disadvantage. If it's a force power that is an attack action, it will also be a disadvantage.
wait, where's the this 30 feet? Disadvantage.
Yeah, man. Spectrum Ray. Okay. Nope. Well, there's a rule for it that you accidentally hit your companions, but I don't want to waste any time. Okay. Oh, Ragu.
Oh wait, Sigismund, because
Sigismund.
again I'll roll for his blaster rifle. Public disadvantage. Is it 8? Nope, didn't
Miss.
get it. So nope.
Okay.
I was skipped.
Arushi. Okay. Now I need to rearrange my thing again because my round is not up properly.
Mm-hmm. After
Let me go to
Arushi,
Arushi.
the monsters.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, Vasil.
Again, I will blast the blaster rifle. Disadvantage. Ooh,
Okay, you
nice.
get damage.
13
13.
energy.
Okay.
Wait, fuck, I forgot to do this. I wanted to do this just now.
Target lock.
It's a bonus action. So I have until the power ends to do an extra 1d6. So I'll roll for another 1d6.
That's similar to the hunter's mark
2.
from.
So it's 15. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. That's why I took it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You know,
So I
Friday
extra
is
2,
always
so total
top
15.
ranger. All right. Okay. Already reduced. Okay, Aslin, your turn.
Attacking that guy, disadvantage with my blaster carbine. Nope.
All right. Miss by 1 point. Okay.
Yep.
Like to move.
Exactly.
Now round 4. Okay,
Okay.
Hualu, they're getting closer. How far do you
Okay.
want to move?
Move to this itty bitty square in front of you, because that's the distance between. That's totaling 70. So if you move here, or even
I thought they
make it
moved-
here, make it here, make it here.
I thought they could move 60.
Yeah, they can. I mean, it's better to be safe than sorry. So I would say just move
Okay,
here to this square.
Well, here's the
Yep.
thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yep. I'm going to move 60 feet every turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Bazine, your turn. 30 feet is still far away. You may need to wait.
Yep, I will go ahead and I will hold my action again to use. Oh wait, we want one of them to get into the truck, don't we?
with
don't want
No,
with all of us in.
Actually, Bazine, that's not a bad idea because you only need one.
So we want this first one to get into the truck, and then we like knock it unconscious or tie it up or something, and we just gotta separate it from the ones behind it.
If that is provided if we can capture it unscathed, okay?
Actually,
Emphasize on
still,
unscathed.
you already injured it. If it jumps in and you already action, the moment it jumps in, then you all attack it at the same time.
That's actually not a bad idea. At least.
Sure, I guess. I mean, sure, I guess. We just need the one right.
Yeah.
But you-
Just that one in front. We just let him get closer so that he can jump, and all of us basically. He folds a dead corpse in the car. Then we'll be like,
All right.
hightail it like a dodge.
Okay.
Well, we still
Bazine,
got
I
to get
want.
rid of the other rat ghouls, remember?
Yep, we only need one.
Okay, Bazine, you can role play this with the others. You need one. That one that Vasil shot earlier on to jump in.
Perhaps we should slow down the car just a bit. I think I might be able to knock the next two closest back.
Mm-hmm.
And as he says that, Bazin raises both of his hands and attempts to force throw both of these guys backwards
90 feet.
into
Are you in range?
one on each of these guys.
Tainted power.
I hope so.
A medium.
Oh, I would have to wait until they get closer.
Yeah.
So
ready
I will
action.
hold this spell, ready this spell with all of the force points that I need to, twin cast it, and launch those two into the back two, so that four of them hopefully get taken prone or whatever, launched into each other and not close enough.
Mm-hmm. So we're basically gonna be ready action until this dummy is close enough to jump.
All right. Okay. Now bring your ready action.
Mm-hmm.
This one moves.
Okay.
I'm like, Sigismund, get ready. The moment he jumps, all of us are gonna shoot him.
And I aspire to kill them. Kill.
Okay, Jajo, your turn. Jajo, what do you want to do? Ready action.
My recommendation: getting into the car now so that it doesn't have an action before you
Yeah, just ready action so that when he jumps, you can, just shoot along with us.
Okay, lor, I ready action, lor. I ready one stack.
Mm-hmm.
So I've
Okay.
heard the plan, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you heard. Everybody heard it.
Yeah, exactly. Because the moment
My
he gets...
Sigismund.
My response is: are you out of your mind?
Do we look like sane to you to begin with?
Good point. Let's hope this works.
I was like, I can't believe I'm working with this bunch of people.
Hey, if anything happens to me, I'm blaming all of you. I'll hunt you down as a ghost until the day the Force decides to take me.
I just look at Azrin. Wow. I was like, he was the one that agreed to it, but then he started to blame everyone if he does. I was like, wow.
Vasil, your turn.
I will try to injure it. I will try to injure it further, so that the moment it jumps in, it may or may not be benefit for us. But I will just try to shoot it. Disadvantage. Oh nope, I didn't. Oh well.
Yep, you miss. Okay.
I ready action with everybody else who are also readying their action. But for Bazine, you might want to shoot idiots 1 and 2 now. They are getting closer, actually.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
Bazine, your turn.
Did my ready to action trigger?
No. Just waiting for you. What do you want to do? Which one you're gonna be throwing?
Oh, I want to throw both of these guys. Oops. Both of
Rolling
these
for
two.
strength saving throw.
Yeah. And I want to... Oh, I guess I'm throwing it at this one and this one.
Mm-hmm. At least on a straight line, they'll be able to hit each other. Beep.
I got a 18 and 15.
Ah, they both pass.
Yeah, they are strong. Raggus are strong. They are melee combatants. That's why if you ever try to face them in melee, you will die eventually. They are strong, but they are not agile. So now, round 5. Hualu,
Okay.
do you want to wait for this one to enter? Because everybody is ready to action.
Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to move the vehicle 25 feet left. I'm going to move it 25 feet so that this one will have to waste it. So that this one will have to waste its action, dashing to get into the car, and then it can't attack.
Oh yeah, true,
Smart.
exactly. Because when he gets in, he would be already dashing. Thus, he cannot do an attack, cannot defend, cannot react, and yeah.
Exactly.
All right, Bazine, what do you want to do? Ready.
Goodness me again. So we are waiting for him to get into the truck.
Yep. So we can all kill him. So you might as well just be ready with any melee attack that you have. Because we're all gonna just wail on him in the car. We're like,
Yeah,
I'll go ahead
we
and
all
I'll
know
draw-
that's not.
I'll
Yeah.
signal back to the car. Vasil, be ready with the blood sampler.
Yeah, so
Roger
I will
that.
draw my light dagger and ready my light dagger.
I just look at
ready. Everybody ready.
I just look at Sigismund and say, "This is your chance. The moment he get in, no mercy."
Roger!
I'm just ready. with
Blood
my
for the
lights.
blood throne! Cow for the skull throne! He's like suddenly
Okay.
went Warhammer.
Okay.
The
The
where are-
Rec
Warhammer.
Ghoul
Where
jumps
are they?
in. Okay, everybody roll attack action.
Okay, I'm gonna be using my lightsaber against him since he is
Okay.
in.
Everybody
my-
just roll.
normal.
But remember though,
Mhm.
it's seriously injured. Don't accidentally kill it, yeah?
Yep. Normal or
Uh,
advantage?
Normal. Everything
Oh,
normal.
yeah.
You can deal non-lethal if you want.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be non-lethal. Yep.
Hits. Hits. Hits.
That's
Okay, alright. That's done. Okay, there's a total of 12 already. That's straight off to 0.
Mhm.
This is 0.
Yep.
3 plus 9 is 0.
Yep.
It's 12. It has 0 HP already.
Yep. I just simply tell everybody, he's down. He's down. Hualo, punch it. Let's get out of here. We got
Okay.
we got what we wanted. Punch
Okay,
it.
I'll signal. Sigismund, Sigismund, shut the back door. Vasil, collect the blood sample.
I use the force to shut down the doors.
I assume I use medicine, Herbert.
With disadvantage because Tualu is driving very fast.
Okay.
This is like when
Well, I still do it. I
this
still
is like
do
when
it.
this is like when the doctors are in the back of the ambulance trying to stabilize the
Yeah.
person in the ambulance on the way to the hospital.
Yeah, but not being chased by 5 pissed off rag ghouls, I can tell you that much.
Yeah, but they can't see us right now, so it should be okay. Because you closed the doors, right?
Okay. Alright, you close the door, Aslin, as you speed up Tualu. Then, okay, you notice that the rat ghouls stop chasing and they start howling. Okay, those at the back seat, which is Jajo, Vasil, Bazin, Aslin, and Sigismund, roll for animal handling.
Ooh. Animal handling is not usually something that people are good at, but
The one thing it comes out good, which is the 22.
well,
I-
good. This is good.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna cast guidance on the 22.
Oh, okay.
You don't need
Instead
to.
of making
You literally do not need to.
give it to
It's
the
already a
40.
nat.
Yeah,
No,
it's,
it's
al-
not.
it's already at nat. It's already.
It's not good enough. It needs to be better. Yeah, I'm just guidancing the highest roll.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, it's a 25
Alright.
now, so I should know everything about them.
Okay, Aslin, you need to roleplay this too. This is what you saw.
Mhm.
They howled. The rat ghoul, "Arr!" Then they start sniffing and sniffing. Then they stared at the vehicle. They didn't stop. They're still chasing.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'm.
But roll for your survival with advantage.
Okay. Survival with advantage. Okay. Turn on advantage and rolling survival. Double 14. That's a
Cool.
weird one.
It will roughly take them 4 days to arrive at the camp.
I just simply tell everybody, guys, they picked up our trail. In 4 days, they're gonna actually find where the village is, and they're heavily pissed off. So we have 4 days to produce the cure and transfer
Oh,
the
gee, I wonder why.
But you arrive at the camp. The moment you arrive, you jump out from the vehicle, Hualu. You heard what Aslin said. But the unconscious rat ghoul is still at the back seat. Vasil, you managed to get the medicine, but it will take some time for you to actually concoct out a vaccine for this to save the others.
Okay, I'll say, Sigismund, we have the vaccine. Sigismund,
Chupat quickly screamed at you, Hualu, and said, "Do you have the vaccine? Do you manage to kill them all? You managed to kill them all."
We there
One.
were 6 of them, and they were very fast. We weren't. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to kill them all. In approximately 4 days, they will arrive at the village. My recommendation: get out. Take whatever supplies you can, and leave as soon as you possibly are able.
Oh, roll for persuasion with disadvantage because Chupat then quickly said, "This is our home."
I will
I
actually.
cast guidance.
Oh, okay.
Disadvantage, you say?
Yeah, disadvantage on you, but you have guidance as well. And I'll also try to persuade her, telling her, "We'll stay here and fight them as they basically arrive. You can't fight. You'll be too sick and too weak to even do the fighting. You have to leave."
Just roll persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
Just regularly?
Yeah,
No,
let's see what Aslin roll first. Aslin
uh,
is assisting.
it's a 7. You
I
have
will
you have
stop giving.
guidance. You have guidance.
It is your home, and it could be your graveyard.
Ooh, plus
What are the
guidance.
chances?
Wow,
Yep.
wow, with disadvantage.
Yep.
Chupat looks to you, Hualu, and then she sigh. Then she quickly raises her hands. She claps. Everyone, the Ragus are coming. We need to leave now. But after you manage to create a vaccine, okay. Then after that, Hualu, you bring the Ragul towards one of the medical clinic. And together with the Twi'lek, one of the Twi'lek, which is actually one of the field doctors, was looking at the Ragul. Together, you and Vasil then went inside
Okay.
to create a vaccine.
Okay.
Now, whoever they wants to
That-
assist, other than Vasil,
Mm-hmm.
go into the medical room and roll for your medicine because you can still get advantage on top of another advantage.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll do that. So here is my medical. Here you go.
Yay!
Okay, Vasil, now you can assist. Also, roll for medicine with advantage.
Wait. Advantage, huh?
Okay, now Hualu, you roll medicine with advantage with a +2 bonus.
Medicine, advantage, +2. Let's hope this works. Yay!
That's a 27 in total.
27 in total.
After spending 1 hour within the medical clinic, you managed to create a number of vaccines. Okay, roll a d12 plus your medicine modifier. I think it's under intelligence.
Okay. So D12, did you say?
Yeah, d12.
Okay.
Or 2d6, up to you. 2d6 or 1d12, up to you.
Okay. 2d6 plus my medicine bonus.
Yep,
Got it.
medicine modifier actually, but yeah.
So that's 5
Five.
plus. I have a +6 in medicine, so that's 11 doses of vaccine.
All right, yeah, you got 11 doses of vaccine to ever need it. So you -3, you quickly gave it to the Duros
Okay.
and the Twi'lek. The Twi'lek was the one that's about to change.
Yeah, I remember that. Hey, I put the I give them the vaccine, and because the Twi'lek was the one at the highest risk of transforming soonest, I will also use an innate casting of Cultopack.
All in all, you'll be losing nine vaccine bottles because there's nine sick people. We
9.
Yeah, I counted all.
3.
Okay. I
No,
thought.
there's 3.
I thought like.
There's only 3.
Oh, I thought every
Yeah.
NPC in the house is a sick one.
No, they locked
No,
themselves
the
in with
one
Draco
we
to
went
come.
in here, the big one is the one that's transforming.
Oh, okay. Yeah. In that case, yeah, we have more than enough.
Okay, so I will so I'm sorry. I administer the vaccine, and on the Twi'lek, who was the one at highest risk of transforming soonest, I will use my innate casting of Cultopack on her. You'll find I don't want to use spells with Bacta in the name.
You did that to the Twi'lek. The Twi'lek was tired. She's about to go unconscious. She fell, but after that you help her. Then you help the others. Then you put them into the truck, and then after that, then the other truck then arrive at the scene with the other Duros inside. But after managing to save everyone, you all actually pack whatever stuff that could be carried straight into the vehicles.
Okay. I will also say to Sigismund, Sigismund, go into the laboratory and make sure the rat ghoul is dead. Understood?
He laughed. He cocks the gun. Pshoom! He just kills the ragdoll easy.
I'm surprised he never
Too easy.
emptied a whole clip in it.
Sigismund said, I do suggest we stay and fight. Defend this village. It's theirs. But since they insist on following us back to the city of Alderaan, I got no choice then. But then Sigismund go away to you, Vasil. Then he said, Vasil, I do suggest that we should stay and fight. It's just 5 rag ghouls. What could go wrong?
No, 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 we are not. You may be a soldier, but I am not. I would not risk my life for this kind of thing. We have been here for the sole purpose of delivering it and helping the people.
The
If you want to
XP,
fight,
Vasil! The XP! Each the ghoul is 200 XP!
Oh my god! I will
Oh
say
my
to
God.
I'll say to the rat ghoul, listen, you are a soldier. I am a soldier. These civilians are not soldiers. They do not have the constitution that we do. They are they are weaker to diseases than we are. If they stay behind, they will most certainly be infected and turn. It is our job to make sure that everyone remains safe.
And besides,
It is your
you'll be
job. As I just say back. Well, it is your job. My job is to send this thing, go back there, and get my money. If you guys want to fight, you guys fight. But I am not here to fight. Unless I am paid to do so, which I am, which is this is way out of my paycheck. Okay, this is way out of my paycheck.
and also once you get them all to safety to the city of Alderaan, people will hail you as a hero for choosing to save them.
Uh,
But
I just roll my eye when Aslin says that. I was like, oh yeah, hero, sure. Blah 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 blah.
Then
It's
Sigismund
like,
said, wow, alright, let's go!
okay,
He quickly jumps into the truck.
okay, okay. Okay, when he jumps into the truck, I'll say, Sigismund, don't be so eager. I understand you're raring to go, but if any of you, but I want you to scour around the village, and if you see anyone struggling with any of their belongings, help them get it into the truck. Okay?
He did that, you all did that. Because the other rag ghouls will take 4 days to arrive. By the time they arrive, this camp will be empty. So throughout that time, throughout that hours of helping everyone, bringing up their rations, you found 2 weapons, of course, 2 very unique blasters created by one of the mercenaries. And then the others, they have vehicles, they use their speeder bikes and their land speeders to actually escape. You managed to bring the others from within the building straight into the truck and the unconscious Twilight into the other one. And after driving straight towards Alderaan, this whole place is empty. You all decided to just leave it empty. You didn't burn it down, you didn't blow it up, and
When the
just leave it.
when the rat,
But
my thought is if we keep the village as is, when the rat ghouls are more properly dealt with, then they'll be able to move back.
yes. But you decided to actually bring this report to Bail Organa, Hualu. There are
Yes.
5 rat ghouls that have actually still wandering the forest, and you might need to tell Bail Organa to send out scouts and rangers to deal with them.
Okay.
And then Vasil, Hualu, Aslin, Bazin, and Jajo, you all went straight towards the office.
Can I just say something? Other than the report, I'll be saying at some point to Hualo that we should bring the representative, which is this woman, to talk with also along with us to Bel Organa, being her as a witness to the first thing at hand to the disease itself.
Okay.
Which, of course, you did. But Vasil, you are now in front of Bail Organa. Leia Skywalker looked at you and then looked at the Qatar. The Qatar lady then said, Bail Organa. Again, I want to say thank you for all you have done. However, I do want to apologize of what I have done to you and your people. And then Leia then said, for what you have done, Chupat, you are going to be locked up in the New Galactic Republic jail for all you have done to the people of Alderaan and also those that you have attacked, the convoys and everything.
Can I interject when she said, jail and started listing these things? I just come to her to.
Okay, one by one first.
Yeah.
One by one first. Let's go to Tualu first. Okay, Tualu to you. One action, one roleplay action.
Okay, I would simply say to Leia, I understand that the way of the Jedi is justice, but I recommend you show mercy as well. Showing mercy to our enemies will be an excellent way to persuade them to come back to us. It is better that they come back to us as allies than in a box.
Okay, roll for persuasion on Leia.
Okay, this should work. Nope.
Leia looked to you and said, no, Tualu. As part of the New Galactic Republic, and she have done many. She deserve to actually spend trial. Okay, Aslin, to you.
I just tell
I'm
her.
not saying I'm not necessarily saying we just let her go without punishment. I'm saying that we give her a bit more lenience for what she's done.
All right.
My
okay.
lady, she did not see any other choice. Her people were dying. An infection was going to turn them into the worst thing ever. I'm willing to bear responsibility for her action. But please, jail time? I mean, this is
roll for not too long. I don't want a long conversation.
Yeah.
Because we only got 10 minutes. Okay.
Persuasion.
Just roll for persuasion.
I still have my inspiration, thank God. No need.
No need.
Yep, no need. I'm
Right,
like
okay.
leniency.
Okay,
But
Leia,
just-
listen to what you said,
yeah,
Aslin,
yeah.
and then after that, okay. Then she just looks at you. All right, we just need to. Then we just listen. I heard that she decided to actually help, and also thanks to all of you. And after that, okay, I will let her go this time, but she is to you to deal with. And then after that, then Jajo is your turn. Okay, the talk about jail, you can ignore that, Jajo. You don't have to bring it up. Okay, now you can just bring up regarding the Bactas, the rebels, and the Raguls.
There's more pressing matter actually at hand. It's also the cause of the rebel, what happened, which also turns to you or why you are not assisting. First, the Ragu virus. It's a mutated type virus is not normally existed here. Someone or something bring it here. This is a concern.
This is a huge concern. Belogana looks to you, Jajo. We will further investigate this. We will further investigate this at season 2, so you don't have to worry. You can bring it up with me then. Right. Okay, then Vazine, to you.
I was worried that this would be much more difficult. I am glad that we were able to save these villagers.
Leia looks to you, Vazine said, yes, thanks to your efforts and 3 others, the villagers are all safe. And they are now confined at the nearby apartments of Alderaan, Leia Skywalker then said. But any other concerns that you want to bring up, Vazine, you can bring it up at season 2. Okay.
Does Leia say season 2?
Yes, he said that.
No.
It's like a dwarf again.
Yeah, it's like the dwarf situation. I'm like, oh god, not this again.
Yes. And then after that, Bail Organa then lean over the table. Lord Munchis, with the village of Alderaan, have discussed these issues with Leia Skywalker. He's a bit crazy, the head, but that's perhaps maybe because due to the Bactas or the coral tour that he's taking. But then Bail Organa looks to you, Vasil, as promised. Vasil, 5,000 credits have been transferred to your account. If you want to stay and help us with this Rakgul trouble, you are welcome to stay. But I believe
As
that you need to
long-
go elsewhere.
As long as I'm being paid, my service is always welcome.
Leia then looks to you, Vasil, and she said, Vasil, she speaks out, I know that your good friend Anduin was taken by the Sith. Will you be willing to help the Jedi Order to look for him, save him from his predicament?
And that is the exact reason why I was here, why I was on this journey, you could say. It was the whole entire reason why I was here in front of you and met Jajo back into the factory was because of Alduin. Is it Alduin? Alduin,
Yeah,
yeah, Alduin.
Anduin. Yeah.
Anduin, sorry. It's exactly the reason why I was here to meet with you, Lady Leia and Mr. Organa. He is the very reason why I here. So if our objective align, I will help the Jedi Order to find my friend. But only because I'm here to find my friend. Whatever your internal politics, it will not be of my concern, but I am purely here to find my friend. And if you are agreeing with that, then I shall pledge my service for you.
You saw Bail Organa smiled, and Leia Skywalker approves, and she smiled and nods. Thank you for this, Vasil. Then Chupat walks over. I do apologize for this, Master Leia, and Lord and Senator Bail Organa. However, there's something I need to tell you. I was never working with Saw Gerrero. We just use his name to instill fear and authority to those that send the Bacta. And if anything, I would like to assist Vasil, Aslin, Jajo, Tualu, and even Bazin to search for these rag ghoul problems that we have. Rag ghouls are normally not seen on Alderaan. We need to actually find the source of this. And I agree with Jajo. We should look into this incident, Bail Organa and Leia Skywalker, because we need to investigate on this. Then Leia Skywalker then said, I agree, Senator. We should actually look into this. Then Leia Skywalker then looks to you, Vasil. Vasil, you and me, we need to investigate on other matters within other parts of Alderaan. And besides, since you won't be around next week for the next session, it's best that you follow me for this one.
That I agree. And
Okay.
I'm supposed that we can find ways to come to a conclusion. I don't know what do you want to call that, but whatever, I guess.
Then come,
Agreement.
follow
Sorry,
me.
I come to an agreement. Yep.
Then Leia then
Let's
said, you can
go.
come, follow me. We need to discuss this elsewhere. And then you left, and let's go. And then after that, Bail Organa got up from his chair, looks at everyone, and said, again, I would like to actually express my gratitude and thanks to all of you. I went to Vasil, to you, to Alu, Jajo, Zine, Lord Zine, and Master Azlin. Zine. But as this matter is actually quite pressing, we need to actually discuss this further. Rag ghouls in the streets of Alderaan would be quite dangerous. If possible, I would like you to all to actually hunt them down. At this time, you'll be given the support of Alderaan. And do take your time to actually strategize on this, and also take your time to actually discuss things among the others. And again, I'll see you all during season 2, episode 1.
Wait, I have really the most polite thing to say at this situation. As he basically hears all about, he just crosses his hand and just say loudly, "The shroud of the dark side has descended upon us one more. Looks
Right.
like
Okay.
we're at the dawn of the war once again."
All right, Bazin, you can roleplay. You can fourth wall if you want to.
I'm just I am just glad that our ending was on a happy note. Not being able to save the villagers would have soured the ending of season 1.
Bill Ganajan smiled. Yes, I agree with you. And then he slowly turns to the camera. Then after that, then Jajo, to you, you can roleplay. You can fourth wall this also.
Look forward for Misa and everyone adventure in the season 2 episode.
All right. Okay. And Tualu, to you, you can fourth wall.
Okay. And Hualu will simply say, simply look at the metaphorical camera and said, "We'll see you next time."
All right. And Bill got it in turns. And that's all, folks. Do, 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 do.